넌 믿는 거야? 네가 100만 년 동안 견딘 아픔에 비하면 한 가지는 확실히 내 아픔은 별것도 아니고 피로 씻으면 인간이 이렇게 된다는 걸. 그 이상의 고통을 겪거니만 해. 아르갈리아! 넌 내게 있어 전부였던 안젤리카를 앗아갔어. 그냥 그렇게 조금만 더 망설여 또 거야 했잖아. 아주 난 이기주의자. 멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고!
It's a shame Gotchi is banned on Twitch.
Ayo, Gotchi Pog? Hey, we posting Gotchi in chat? I'm gonna get assassinated by Twitch police? Hello? They've already lined up, they're taking the shot? I'm dead? I'm literally already dead? Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Hi, Chad. How's it going? I figured the Gotchi reference was a good time for me to, go ahead and unmute and get ready. Oh, the streamer's sending a message real quick. He's just hanging out. Give him like 2 seconds. He's also pressing buttons on Star Rail on his phone, so give him a moment. I figured I'd just hop on and be on mic, you know. The wheels on the bus go. Oh, round and oh, the wheels on the bus go. Oh, round and round we go, holding on to pain, driven by our ego. Absolute suffering. Me absolutely losing my goddamn mind. That song has burrowed straight into my subconscious. It is active. It is active suffering. Alright, let's go ahead and get me on camera. Hello. Greetings, chat. How goes it? How goes things in life? Just, ow! Jason, I know I'm talking. You're gonna have to, hold on. Hold on. Pause. Cat's being rude. Come on. I'm being too loud for him. The smith of words appears. It's his eye, the word smither. He who hammers the text. Let's go. Hello, Pyro Infinites, by the way. Hello, Infinites. I will hydrate. Ugh. Good stuff. Hello, Seville. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you missed last time, but welcome to... I mean, I think this is supposed to be the spicier part of the Intervallo, so I think you're just here for... This is where things are gonna pop off. Hello, Tommy. It's a shame Gotchi's banned. Hello, Blank. Hello, Glitch. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Campbell. Hello, Poomer. How many words have you smithed in... How many words have you smithed in your life? How many lives have you stolen? How many breads have you eaten in your life? I will likely not be here the entire time, eating with the family soon. Hell yeah! I don't think there's... We'll see how intense the train time gets today. Oh god. This is, Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I accidentally hit DaVinci Resolve. Oh god. Don't look, chat. I haven't worked on videos in a fucking minute. Don't look. Don't look at me. Ignore my shame. Ignore my shame. I will watch VOD. Need to see your reaction to a few things. Thank you. I'm working on getting VODs figured out. I definitely didn't get them like finished. Because of whatchamacallit. So last stream I said we were gonna get all of the VOD stuff figured out. We worked on it. We did get progress with the VODs, but it was mostly organizing them because all of the VODs were in one gigantic unlabeled raw saved pile on the whatchamacallit on my hard drive. So I got them all decoded, figured out. I know where all of them are. All of them have been all of the Limbus VODs have been uploaded to YouTube. I just now need to get thumbnails and descriptions and titles figured out, which is its own pain in the ass, but should not be too agonizing. We'll get it figured out probably tomorrow. I really do not have any plans to do anything tomorrow other than like hang out. I may stream tomorrow. We'll see. It depends on how much people want to watch whatever I happen to be hyper focusing on at that point. I may stream Zenless. Zenless could be fun. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Welcome to the train. The train. The background changed. Wow, I didn't know the background was gonna change. If only there were 17 messages. By the way, if you do any text post memes, there's a whole thread there for like 1 hour of content. Any text post memes? How many VODs can we expect? Hold a moment. Hold on a second. Let me go check this the studio. Okay. It's basically everything since Railroad 2. Because the last Limbus content that we put up, if I remember correctly, hold on. Yeah, so we have Crab Time downloaded and it's up on YouTube, but I never put it out live. So everything since Crab Time. So that means a couple, God, fuck off. A couple Railroad Part 2 videos. The first Walpurgis Night. All of Canto 5. All of Time Killing Time, all of Canto 6, Walt Night 3, just some goofing off in the Mirror Dungeon, the Kim Intervalo, and the Christmas Intervalo. So a lot. It's like at least 10, maybe 15. I don't think you will miss the title screen. I'll be sure to check if you've seen it anyway. Gotcha. Camel wants you to voice act more PM memes. I would like to get back to that, but it's only so much time of the day, y'all. I need to relax after work, y'all. I work hard as it is. Going from that to immediately working on text memes is rough. Anyway, let us go ahead and continue. I just realized that whole rant is gonna be on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Everyone say hi to YouTube. Hello, VOD watchers. Use time track to increase your hours to 40. Oh, why didn't I think of that? I'm a fool. I'm a silly Billy. I should have known. Hold on. There you go. Today's date is. I should really get into the habit of just saying that out loud. For the people that people on YouTube are like, when did this come out? And it's like, this, guys, you can just pretty safely assume that this came out around when it launched. I'm not catching up on anything. Believe it or not, I don't put out 15 videos because I recorded 15 videos worth of content in one small period of time. See you in 2025, fraud watchers. Don't call them fraud watchers. Anyway, I do have tickets. I do have Tickety Boos, and apparently, multi-crack is a little busted, so that still does not get her to, like, playable levels. Unfortunate. You know what I haven't done today? I haven't done my dailies. Give me, like, 2 seconds, because I'm just gonna... We're just gonna rip through these real quick. Where's my Tremor team? Tremor. There's Tremor.
제압을 준비합니다.
You want to know the funniest shit ever? Molar Aldis is better. Molar Aldis. Which one is Molar Aldis?
유감 없는 싸움 기대하겠소.
We're just gonna win rate. We're just gonna win rate. Get our level done. I love the grip tightening on the hammer sound effect. I don't know that I've ever mentioned that.
개체의 상태가 좋지 않아 보여.
Molar Otis with the discard ID? Oh yeah, no. Molar Otis is fucking gross. That whole ID is nasty. Me when the decision is daring. She's literally right here. She's judging us for me not knowing every ID by heart. Bong. Damn, girl, did you get hit by paralyzed? What the fuck? Roll. Aw, my coin flippies. My coin flippies. Anyway, get greened. I've turned you green. Green's on you. Damn, we flipping tails, y'all. It's a tails kind of day. Call this shit Tales from the Crypt. So no head. Just getting the bad luck out early. Exactly. We're getting the bad luck out in the dailies. Hello, Snooker. It's only when you can heavily ramp up charge potency and make the entry frankly ridiculous that she outscales the power of discard. Daring decision. Me when the decision is daring. Oh god. I have yappage that I would like to do, that I probably will not do, just because I know y'all, like, listen. God bless y'all, thank you for watching my content. I have a lot of games that I'm into that I like to pay attention to, that I know most people don't actually give a shit. We're in Luxcavation. It's not, that's the thing, is it's not Limbus relevant, it's World of Warcraft relevant. I've been really hyped for, I've been getting hyped for, War Within. And I'm just like, that's just kind of, I've drifted over to the hyperfixation on WoW. It's looking pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna main. I'm power leveling a couple of guys with the event right now. Is that its name? Yeah. Gameplay stuff looks cool. It looks like they're gonna be cooking up some cool plot stuff. I'm interested to see how it actually turns out. I also really want to get some time to do the new Zenless update on stream. As a Warframe player, that Dave expansion always makes me do a mental double take. Oh, is that a Warframe thing? I mean, no, seriously, it's going to be Horde versus Alliance again expansion. That's not what this one is. This one is absolutely not that. We're going into the bowels of the earth to deal with some weird bullshit. They haven't really teased the Horde and Alliance being in conflict again. I hope they just never do, because that plotline has happened 15 million times. No, guys, for real though, Warframe has a very big story quest called The War Within. Ah, as you do. That sounds like a good time.
다음 술자리 모험담은 이거군. 아주 완벽했어.
Sorry, sending messages. I can't talk while I type. It's really weird. I'm sensing danger if I decide to continue going down this route. Is Tremor good for this? Fuck it, I don't care. I need to play Warframe. I've had a lot of people say that Warframe is fantastic. I've tried it every once in a while, but I also haven't tried it live. And apparently a lot of people apparently the Warframe community is in the same area as the Project Moon community in terms of like, if you upload content where you play through Warframe, the hordes will come. They will arrive and they will enjoy. Like, hell yeah, I'm down to enjoy some stuff. People are gonna watch it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yi. The PM community arriving to support a streamer with 6 viewers. Oh, the depression frog. Warframe has its own brain rot side. Indeed, that's what I've seen. I'll probably just restart my account because apparently they've really revamped the new player experience and I'm at like a weird, like not quite early game, but not, well, I'm still like early game, but I'm not like a newbie. Oh, she's just gonna fucking corrode, isn't she? Oh god. Not the sad toad. Summon the PM horns. Summon the squad. I've been keeping up with PM Twitter. That's a mistake. Keeping up with Twitter in general is a bad decision. Just in life.
한바탕 해볼까?
We are now apparently as bad as Genshin. I don't believe that. At least our characters are of age. Listen, I'll accept the bad as Genshin tag if Project Moon puts out like a 6-year-old as a character and people get weird about it. See, the biblically accurate angel came out to deal with the fucking to deal with the bad as Genshin comments. I'm still full autoing. I don't care. Damn it, Word, why you gotta stream so early? Bro, I've been getting complaints about streaming late. Shut the fuck up. BM Twitter has become a little belligerent regarding exactly that post set. Oh. Yeah, I heard about that guy. That guy seemed like, I think I rated him once. Like a long time ago. Unfortunate. Yeah, I've heard that guy's completely unhinged. Biblically accurate corrosion is best corrosion. We need more pursuance egos. Oh yeah.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
직접 타도하죠.
Biblically accurate Angel Woman. We're here for it. Smack that fucking frog. Get it. This PM Twitter is starting to gatekeep itself from Blue Archive for the same. That's. I guess. That's weird. I just don't pay attention to any fandom Twitters. That's how you go insane. That's how you lose your shit. Those people are so removed from reality. Ah, you're blue now. You mean when Papyrus hits me with an attack?
편하게 가자고요.
God, why is the soundtrack to this fucking game so fire? Alright. Anyway, that's dailies. Sorry for the delay. We're gonna be hopping onto the actual intervalo now. I just wanted a little more. I just want a little more XP. Just a little bit more XP. Just a little bit. Where the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. We're not in charge. Here. Wait, I want to power up the multi-crack at least a little bit. That still does not get her to playable. God damn, I hate the XP grind in this fucking game. Thankfully, we have an event going on, which means I don't have to care. Studio EIM knows how to cook like no one's business. But yeah, I had movie night with family and you started streaming. I mentioned the poor timing in my family and their understanding made it movie lunch tomorrow. Oh no, Croak! Croak, you can go watch with your family? Don't prioritize my bullshit content. There's always a VOD. No more forgetting to use support fast. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. I've just remembered this one time, so it's okay. Croaknose Bomb won't be here, true. And sometimes it's fun to lay out a chair and pull out some binoculars to see what stupid squabbles the fandom is getting up to. That's fair. We'll behave, Croak. Trust. Bro, believe. Bro, please believe that chat won't be absolute goblins. Oh yeah, that's right. We kind of left off in the middle of this. I mentioned it like once, tried to say it should be fine, and they kind of insisted. Anyway. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, a bloodfiend? What's a bloodfiend? Oh, I think we saw... Did we get to finish this cutscene? I don't know if we got to finish this cutscene before maintenance booted us out. I think we did get to finish it, and then it was just like... Oh god, that's right, I have to voice act literally everything. No, we just got the reveal, then left. Okay. A bloodfiend? Oh god, no. Forsooth, Michael the Wavius! These two star-crossed lovers shall meet again! A bloodfiend? What in the name of wings is that? I keep going a little too Mickey Mouse with it. Huh? You of all people haven't heard of bloodfiends? Thought you were a team expert on obscure lore. Verily, I have not once heard mention of these bloodfiends. Perchance I have let a magazine article slip from my memory? Don Quixote furrowed her brows, genuinely lost. It was as though the very word sounded alien to her. Spoilers will be kicked in nuts, perchance. Based. The Michael the Wavius line is your grounding point for Dawn? Pretty much, yeah. Word went through puberty again for 2 seconds. Yeah, with all the emotional trauma experience, too. And on a warp train at that, worst place to go through puberty. I thought I'm still feeling the Cain. I'm feeling the Able instinct. I thought they were just monsters in stories to scare children at night. They're supposed to be afraid of garlic and sunlight, right? Ooh, that sounds a bit different from what I've heard. I heard their fear of garlic and sunlight is just a rumor, and what they're really afraid of is water. People really like the Able Instinct one. That was people really liked the Able Instinct bit. That was like that's I think that's my most watched short on both YouTube and TikTok. I have been briefed on the existence of bloodfiends in the past when I served as a commanding officer, and I have seen the dregs that they command. Though my memory isn't very clear, I am quite certain that these monsters here do not resemble what I've seen. I miss the Yamcha voice. Well, if she ever shows up again, she'll be getting the Yamcha voice treatment. I've seen one who called themselves a bloodfiend among the ranks of the fingers, but the things that bloodfiend commanded weren't like these rubber-textured ones. Still partial to the peck at the ground like a chicken because of the chromer I made you add to it. Yeah, good content. There's something off about this one. That one didn't spawn these dregs with abandon like this. But aren't you supposed to know this already? Yes, I see that some sinners have encountered bloodfiends in the past. A long-winded explanation seems unnecessary. As many of you have stated thus far, the entities we faced in this train do not appear to be bloodfiends. In a sense, they are dreg-like beings that have failed to become kindreds. And this is where I went off on my 100th parenting reference spree. It's still accurate. They are referred to as blood bags. Blood bags! Among relevant parties, according to the information I am aware of. Not a terrible name. Why would anyone name someone blood bags? As it has been said prior, it is impossible for passengers to disappear aboard warp trains under normal circumstances. Hi, Autumn! Autumn didn't say hello to the streamer, but I'll say hello anyway. Though our reserve of intelligence regarding warp trains or W core is vast if incomplete, we could not find a possible exception to the above rule. Within that reserve of intelligence, however, I have discovered that inserting a previously unseen variable into the equation allows for formulation of a new hypothesis. Hello, Autumn. How's it going? Hope the day's treating you well. Wait, you're saying that these bloodfiends can completely erase people or passengers from existence? Oh, okay. Okay. Autumn, be like that. A more accurate descriptor would be to say that they are either dissolved or vaporized. Dissolved? No matter the degree of violence the passengers may indulge in, no matter how severe their wounds may be, the warp trains can revert them to their initial states at the beginning of the journey. Among several interpretations of the word violence involves cannibalization, of course. Ugh. However, as the passengers' collective time itself is in moratorium for the duration of the train's operation, digestion is not a biological process that should be active. In other words, even the devoured passengers could be reconstituted. If they are merely stuffed into the digestive tract, then I suppose they could gut the passengers to retrieve the chewed up chunks of other passengers and piece them back together via the vein-like things collecting each individual. However, such is not true for blood bags. Blood bags are, by their nature, obsessed with blood. Their existence hinges on supplying themselves with the blood of their victims. And it is said that they must consume a minuscule amount of blood to maintain their forms. Wait, what? Did you just say that digestion's not a thing while we're on the train? If I were to continue my deductions, perhaps consumption of blood for blood fiends and blood bags is a fundamentally different process from our consumption of nutrients for energy. To them, blood is accumulation, an entailment of something that forms the self, including but not limited to ambitions, wealth, emotions, ambitions, wealth, purposes of existence. Then it must naturally follow that they can spend their blood at will, which is a process isolated from other biological processes such as digestion. What? I ain't following even half of that. You exist in moratoria of time at the present moment, Heathcliff, yet your emotions still persist, do they not? Anger, sorrow, and joy, they continue to spark within you. Huh? Well, I suppose they are. Though we cannot tell whether they may be in a state of alteration, or whether they remain ensnared in the wheel of creation and destruction, it can be said that emotions, once past, exist not in continuation. The passenger's will to live, the worth of this very existence in which they thrive, do they not all gently atrophy into non-existence, even amidst this ceased time? Miss Faust seeks to illustrate the similarity between how emotions are to ourselves and how blood is to blood fiends. Holy shit, Time Moratorium T-Corp reference. Gotcha. So that's why she said their blood is vaporized, huh? If that's the case, then the very blood that's supposed to bind these chunks of flesh together will also evaporate, which means that they can't be pieced back together. There's no incongruence in that logic. Everyone fell silent for a moment. That was way too much information to process at once. We didn't even know what to make of them either. I would like to ask a few questions, if you would permit me. Yisang was the first to break the silence. Could it be said that blood bags are direct creations of blood fiends? If such is the case, then by which method do they... That information is inaccessible at the moment. Faust replies, avoiding Yisang's gaze. There isn't anything I could do about this. The sinners will only get more stressed if they find out what's going on with Faust, and that's something we both want to avoid. Begging for Dante to write a chapter on blood fiends later. Real. Inaccessible. Ah, indeed. Now I recall what you have said in the past. This is only a speculation, however. I assume that a form of direct physical contact is needed to turn an individual into a blood bag. If such were not the case, then we, who are likely the greatest obstacles to this entity's goal at the moment, would have been the first ones to be turned. Indeed. In that case, that villain of a blood fiend must be hiding out somewhere aboard this train! Indeed, if we are to believe the words of the Fixer from earlier, then there is a high likelihood that the Horde is advancing in this direction from the back of the train. I am praying on my knees for more blood fiend lore always. Makes sense. In other words, continuing down the train cars will lead us straight to the blood fiend. Very well! I shan't forsake this opportunity to bring peace to the souls of the innocent passengers who have perished by the villain's hands! Maybe during the Halloween interval? Oh, that would be sick. Dante. It seemed that Don Quixote was now invigorated. The other sinners also seemed satisfied now that we had a clearer sight of our goal. Faust, who stood amidst them, nodded in my direction. Well then, let's go. We're making the best of what's available to us at the moment. Let's move forward for now. Alright, after this combat, I'm gonna run to the restroom because I have to pee. Because I just downed a whole shitload of water and like a large Coke from the place I went to go get food. Ghost? Like, brrr. Halloween Intervalo really isn't really something that's in the cards. The actual Kanto is going to start in October. Late October at that. I mean, maybe the Kanto is Halloween-y. Also, that has not stopped gacha games in the past.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Halloween Kanto with skeleton clowns and ghost clowns. Skeleton ghosts. I'm doing good on them. Enjoying some hyperfixation on this day off. Always fun. 2, 4, 6. Or 1 charge off from getting to get the big benefit, but fuck it. He is at way less than the optimal amount of charge, so I'm just gonna have him hang out for a sec. Oh, hey, look, 10 charge. Fucking get him.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Did y'all forget we got the Christmas chapter while Christmas was months away? True. So any notes you have about that previous cutscene? The investigation is still ongoing. I mean, like, this isn't really much of a mystery. Because, like, we don't really have a whole lot of, we don't have like a cast of characters to be like, who's the vampire? Other than like, there's exactly 2 characters that we've met so far, and it's the kid and the fixer lady. So if I had to guess someone, it's probably the kid, just because like, they didn't show anything for her, and it would be, it would be very in character to be like, oh, give us Halloween intervalo in April. Yes, please. April Fool's have been in October.
적확한 한압이었어.
The child.
다음은 어디요?
Oh, this guy's eating his first hits.
와, 성공했어.
Destroy the child for reasons unrelated to vampirism.
이대로 남은 대상들도 전부
Fair enough.
움직일 수 없게 만들어 보자.
Okay, he finally gets to do his thing.
내가 눈에
How much is
새겨주지.
up? It's time to leave. Yumpy. I just hate children for real. God bless.
그다지 유쾌하진 않고 모을 필요는 없겠군.
Ow. The counterattack. My despised. Just, hey, goddamn Faust, you wanna roll? Kill
유효타
children,
좋아.
your
계속
suffering
집중하지.
will build your character for your eventual real-life Kanto.
잘 썰렸다.
Wow, what a dimensional shift.
장단력인걸?
Damn, he's popping off. I'll give us 6 more charge count. This is almost at 15, but I think we'll be fine. We're past 10, which is enough to actually get the value off.
내 앞을 막을
Damn,
자는
brat,
없어.
I'll sue.
자, 다음은 어디요?
God damn, we are not rolling super well today.
유쾌하진 않군요.
Our flippies are not dippy at the moment. It probably helps that we're at 45 at this point, so we're a little under-leveled for most of this.
동감이
Boop. Bop.
하겠습니다.
Just go ahead and rip him to shreds,
우리가 우세.
Faust.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Very funny. Prank idea. Oh, it's time to rip space. Space is getting ripped today. We are in Mexico
내
today!
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Limbus Company! Creature. Entity.
모을 필요는 없겠군요.
Gotta kill this one motherfucker. Oh, never mind, he's dead as fuck. Please stop ripping space.
좋아, 알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네.
You're gonna
그러니까
cause
이젠 광을
You're
내볼
gonna cause a
차례겠지.
critical error there, donkey. Don't rip space in the warp train. Y'all may be excited for Dawn Kanto, but remember that Hong Loon is right after. I was actually gonna ask that. Who's our next Kanto person?
고맙다고 말해야 하나?
That is unfortunate. If it's Hong, that's gonna be rough. Sadly, the Twink is my least favorite sinner. Damn. Ryoshu's gonna be. Oh, we're getting to the good ones. We're getting to the really good ones. I still don't know what triggers the alarm. It's any time that they use spatial ripping technology, because you really shouldn't do that on a warp train. I also, is it bad that it took me just until now to notice that, like, we're in the warp out here? That is cool. All right, let me hit up the restroom real quick. I will return. What have the lads been yapping about? Oh my god. Ryoshu is one of my most excited, because if there is any way to learn about the pinky, it's that. Alright, hold on. I'm going back to not intermission. Main. There we go. P-break, yup. Yeah, I know you can see the different train cars. It's nice that we go from, like, chill train cars to, oh, it's all bloody. It's all bloody and nasty. Now there's just one person chilling out in that one. That's vaguely intimidating. Wordsmith Pith's arc, 30 chapters later. Yup, the hero vanishes for half of the fucking story. I love how I got no ads coming into stream, but I switched to mod view and it's immediately a pre-roll. Thanks, Twitch. Begging God to give me motivation to actually play a game I want to finish instead of another fucking Bloons run. The eternal Bloons. The eternal Bloons cycle. I go play something else, I come back and play Bloons forever. And after you choose what may be my most anticipated, surprisingly, Mersalt. Ooh, that'll be fun. I need to beat Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I can't get caught up on fucking Ice Monkey EXP. Real. We're getting through Kantos faster than I initially thought. Yup. How long realistically till Kanto 12? Honestly, I only wish for a small amount of Kantos after 12. 5 more after Dawn. Probably 3, probably 2. Yeah, no, 2 years. Although they've pretty much explicitly said, like, didn't Kim say, or Mr. Jihoon, apologies, say that, like, they're pretty much mainly focusing on Limbus for the time being? Like, that's their game. The Divine Comedy is divided into 3 canticles, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Each canticle consists of 33 cantos, except the first, which has 34. That's the entire poem is made up of 100 cantos. 1 billion years until Limbus reaches it. Yup. Kim did explicitly mention Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso for the next 10 years. Paradiso? That's the one I'm like... Dude, shit's gonna get wild when we get there. I guarantee that has to do with the head. It has to. Alright, anyway, back into it.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Kamida. $100 trillion to the P-Moon amusement park. They state that Blue Man Group will be the antagonist of Purgatorio. Most likely. We've seen them being built up right now, but N-Corp is our, like, main problem. We are losing some clashes, oh my god. Level 400 IDs in Paradiso? Hell yeah. I'm gonna look back on these wonderful times with these tickets and then be like, ah yes. Can't say I'm excited for Limbus to go on for so long. At the same time, I trust PM implicitly. I think it'll, like, if we're looking, if the series is gonna go on for that long, I think they're gonna have to change some stuff as time goes on. Like, there's gonna have to be some tweaks, some mix-ups as we go. Bird. Me with the Heathcliff Black Silence ID. Hell yes. Paradiso when you have to read a small novel for skills. That's just when we're gonna be at fucking Vergilius levels. Especially with this being their only game being worked on. I trust that they can cook for 10 years. I trust that they can cook, but 10 years? Like, holy shit. Oh god. We're having a rough time out here. You gotta excuse them. The blood bags are just hungry. The never-ending Limbus stream. I'm gonna have to make a getting into Limbus. Is Arknight's close to its conclusion after 5? Is FGO close to its conclusion after even longer? Like, gacha games can go on forever. Like, they just... they have a lot of time to actually work on these stories. I think live service and, what's it called? Oh god, serialization. does offer a interesting medium for storytelling, and I feel as though they're taking advantage of it. Like, PM is actually cooking with it. A story that comes out in parts is always very interesting. When this ends 1 year after the Persona 5 collab, I've seen this before. It's actually going to be a decade of FGO. Good lord. Limbus One Piece collab gonna go crazy. Do you ever think we're gonna get to see what's inside A-Corp? Of course. We're eventually gonna figure out what the fuck goes on with, what's going on with the head. It's just gonna be a while, cause that's some crazy shit. Actually, I've not used electric screaming before. It's time to go ah. Alright, she's just gotta, so she's gonna land her hits on this. Alright, I believe. Return to you, Corp. One Piece collab.
이제 가진 것은 이 전기밖에 없는데 이것까지.
Oh, he looks so cuddly. Ah! By the end of Limbus, the city will be forever changed, and the next game will heavily depend on the nature of what that change is. Yeah, city builders, let's go. And during the moments I considered going back to Limbus, I just did not feel like doing the leveling. Yup. No, leveling sucks in this game. This is like the... Leveling is the actual worst thing that Limbus has as part of it. The experience of leveling your IDs is not satisfying, does not feel good.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Either a city builder or a fixer management game. Yeah, both would kind of fucking rock.
방해물을 제거합니다.
City rebuilder. Yup. So we have 7 months to go until the June 985 trailer disaster. Which Kanto do you think it'll be? Probably the last one. Can we talk about Multicrack Faust has an explicitly better passive than W Ryoshu? Welcome to Power Creep. It's gonna get worse. I feel like I'm just increasing a number when I'm doing level ups, not getting stronger. Yeah. Up ties are good. Up ties actually feel very good. Because you're getting new abilities and it changes up how you play the character. Especially UT4. Keep it around that at 6 Cantos will be around. Whatever. We'll burn that bridge when we cross it. We're getting ripped to fucking shreds this round. Good lord. Can we talk about how the amount of evidence connecting Audis to Arbiters is slowly increasing? Don't want to say anything for sure yet, but damn.
계속 밀어붙이자.
The leveling system is going to need to change. It's one of, if not the main reasons why new players are not sticking around. Yeah. Like, it feels like an arbitrary grind limit where you have to grind X amount before you can, like, play the game. You have to grind out this many tickets. I think they just need a way for tickets to be more easily obtained. Like, this bumping up of the limit with every Kanto is good, but I don't think they can remove levels is the thing. I don't think removing levels is like, I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like it would work out well, but it's just, I don't know. The inherent core loop of a game like this means that you do have to give people something to do. And that something to do is the daily grinds. I saw a Gacha player's perspective saying that he can't play the game because he needs to do the grind of peak efficiency. And doing that on Limbus takes way much time out of their day. Hey, Bacon Boy 113, thank you for the follow. Allow higher grade tickets to come in, but the cap stays the same. Yeah, like we need. I feel like that's what we need to do for the next one. The cap needs the same, but we need to bump the. We need like another jump up in terms of ticket grinding, because we cannot be bumping this up by 5 literally every single time. If they are planning to give you, I think they're planning to give you tickets with mirror dungeon runs. That's a good solution. Mirror dungeon runs are. I feel like mirror dungeon runs should be the bulk of the grind in the game. How are you today, Words? I'm doing well. Hanging out. Just vibing. My grinding is just, I have 20 modules laying around. Fuck it, I'll skip some runs. I have like 100 modules running around, and I just don't... I keep them mostly because I want to be able to run stuff consistently. People grinding that need it aren't caught up. New EXP looks wouldn't help the people who need it. I feel like normal mirror dungeon... Also, does anyone know why the whole chat thing is so bugged? I don't see that. Mirror tickets would make me shit myself. Yeah, mirror tickets I think is the change. I think that's the... Mirror tickets in normal is like... Do that. Do that. Give me a huge dump of tickets every time that I beat a mirror dungeon. Like, God. Anyway. Continuing with main story. Manager Esquire, halt! Behold this poor fellow, he lives still! Don Quixote, her round eyes wide open, began sprinting somewhere. No, stay away from me, you monsters. Hey man, we're not those monsters. You alright? Huh? That arm, you're starting to mutate too, aren't you? You must be turning into some bug-like monster. Ah! What? No, this is... Gregor stumbled for words before chuckling and casting his gaze toward the floor in disbelief. Yeah, well, no surprise there, I guess. Suppose there's no way to tell right away whether this arm's a monster or a prosthetic or whatnot. Imagine MD ticket rewards give like 4 blues, I'd lose my mind. They definitely should make mirror dungeons give EXP tickets or something. Yeah, I feel like they also should make it so that like the level skip tickets are a little more easily available. Like make the level skip tickets something that are available from events. Give out a handful to give out a handful of those whenever you clear a chapter. Would be a really, really, really good job. Like, giving tickets to skip you to the base level of the canto that you're going into, I feel like would be an excellent system, and might be something that they need to put in, given how long this game is going to be and how significantly the levels get bumped with every canto. Stop giving me bronze tickets while beating Canto 6 content, what the fuck? Mersal with $1.75 in his pocket. Love it. Yeah, Gregor just constantly taking stray L's. Awful. What team build are you doing? By this I mean, are you going to do a bleed team or something like that? For this? No, I'm not insane to do a bleed team in here. I'm running the charge stuff because that's what... The charge stuff is what gives you the bonus drops here. It is possible that you were mistaken due to his bioprosthetic being of an older, outdated make that is now rarely seen in the city. Ah, a prosthetic. That's a relief. I thought those crazy bastards were trying to break in again. As you can see, my legs are messed up. I had no choice but to hide in here. So what are the W-Corps employees doing aboard this train? Huh? You're right. From what we found out about the warp trains through the identities, I can't imagine why any of them would ever willingly board this train. I want to run bleed because Ring sang, but the current event disallows that shit. Oh yeah, no, it's a bad idea. As someone who went in with the Lust team, it's not that bad to run bleed in story. Okay, fair enough. Just not for the final boss. Gregor is going to get an upgrade to his arm to make it a normalish hand, and the first thing he's going to do is flip off his mom. What is jingling when Mur talks? I don't know. Fuck the passives, run bleed. Fair enough. I'm most of the time trying to do a rupture team for everything. I'm doing quite well with it though, because I recently got the K-Corp Honglu and 7 Association Heathcliff. Only thing is that I'm finding it really annoying to get the shards to buy characters. Oh yeah, no. Do your mirror dungeons. Do your mirror dungeons. Do your mirror dungeons forever. You're the contract fixers, right? We were ordered to assist you with your contract. I said we, but I'm the only one left. Every single one of my colleagues suddenly began losing their minds at that car over there, and... This cannot be! Faust! Is there truly no way to cure the blood bags? My apologies. The access to that information is prohibited at this moment as well. Though her voice and expression were both as serene as always, there was something gloomy about the way she said it. I may have been too reliant on Faust in too many places. Faust muttered in a barely audible volume. I don't know what I can do to help the sinners in a situation like this either. I had also grown too used to Faust's omniscience because I could always trust it to be there for me. I was starting to realize that I don't have the means to dig myself out of a hole like this. No, maybe I was too reliant on the sinners as a whole. When the time comes for them to depend on me, when they can no longer stand on their own, can I really manage them? Lead them to the right answers? Doubt, colored with fear, begins to rise like an ominous plume of smoke. Well, what can I do, right? Ugh. The agent struggled to some corner of the room with his wounded leg and pulled on a lever. They made good use of this space. And the wall behind what had initially appeared to be a folding chair for employees spun open. Ooh, what in the name of wings is this? Perhaps thou hast hidden here a weapon most powerful, a weapon most feared by the bloodfiends? That holds some resemblance to a capsule we saw in the first-class car, but why would that thing be here? The cleanup agent slumped into the pod that appeared in the wall. Finally. What is it that thou seekest to do? W Corp prepared a small hibernation pod for employees in case of these emergencies. Verily! Then, good luck with the rest of the mission. With that, he settled into the capsule and shut the hatch behind him. I mean, mood. When the door covering the pod closed, only the folding chair and a wall covered with viscera remained. He's gone. There he goes. Yeah, W Corp cleanup agent number 8. Deuces. Unrelated shout out to someone who went, yo, what if all of the Faust are de-essing at once? I think that's fucking hilarious and also swag. W agent vented sus. There goes my hero. He has departed the scene. We blankly stared at the wall the agent disappeared into. Well then, I guess we gotta... Let's move on to the next car. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Let's keep schmoving.
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트? 나 승진시켜주시오, 관리자나리!
Hold on. Sorry, sending messages. Yeah, why am I getting a fucking bronze ticket for this? Hello? One of the biggest complaints about the game is XP, and it's like, congratulations, you have cleared the story. Here is a single bronze ticket. What the fuck?
목적지까지 가기 위하여.
My job here is done, but you didn't do anything. Limbus servers would fill up Claire.
최선을 다해보지.
I want diamonds, not copper.
듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Exactly. Good, just some raw combat. I'm here for it. Let me fight some stuff. And that ticket only exists if you have a max level character in the team. What the fuck? The XP would be fine if story completions for the first time gave you enough to keep up. Knew the luck of people that hung out around the sinners during an ongoing situation. Real. Hey, we should probably get out of here.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나? 힘내긴 해보자고.
Wow, we are just struggling everywhere. It might be time for me to go farm out some EXP tickets.
정리합니다.
저들이 추풍과 같이 흔들려 보다 유리하지
My favorite.
않겠어.
True content for my Limbus Company content.
내가 눈에
Just press skip, bro. It ain't worth your time. Yeah, but it takes like 5 seconds to do a leveling run. That playing a level gives you an absolutely minimal amount of XP doesn't help either. There's the comment that least paid out and use tickets on bench IDs. Yeah. In reason I love Grip Sinclair's because I love doing 120 damage in one unbuffed hit when he's level 33. Exactly. Exactly. Bro hits like a fucking truck.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Oh my god, what do you mean bro rolled a 22? Are these guys just getting scarier? These guys may also just be getting scarier. Because I do not remember a skill like that showing up.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Damn it. Even when you need to roll that shit 5 times to level up anything. Read their envy skill, hard blood weapon. Got it. Their own rip space at home. I was gonna say, that sounds like the use ego here ability. Consume all charge count on self and consume 2 15 minus charge count. Oh, okay. So these guys, oh, these are cleanup agents. Okay, that's what it, I was like, that's a lot of numbers. Jesus. So they heal themselves too. That's fucking gross. Yeah, these guys are spooky. I need to actually ego those. That's not, we don't really have an envy moment happening here. So we're getting W Corp Dawn because currently I'm noticing that I'm doing a charge rupture team. I'm not sure whether it's worth getting it over other characters. So I guess it depends. Hold on. I made the mistake of choosing this attack in MD8 with my bleed run, and it really feels bad. Casually having to clash against 30 plus every attack. Jesus. Oh, did I not clash with Hard Blood? Am I stupid? So my review of W Cordon is that she's really good if you have the resources to UT for her. If you do have the resources to get her to UT4, she's absolutely busted. She's still good at UT3. She's definitely not a character you should turn your nose up at in that case, but like, if you can get her to UT4, she absolutely cooks.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
I really do need to make a, one of these days I make a like review of, I feel like that would be fun content of making a video of like, so you want to get into Limbus for each canto that comes out. Maybe when we catch up with library content, because I feel like the library fans will bust down my door if I do that. Heading into lurking mode. Have a good one. Solitude, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Crackhead, Faust, Ryoshu, and Dawn are the three, like, oh, these guys are fucking terrifying units for charge. Okay, yeah, we're just kinda gonna kill. I need to explain to me why the hell is Heathcliff 2-star 7 association ID so busted. I don't know that I've used him so much. And R-ish is the generic clashing queen. I do not really use her that much, so Kanto short summaries would be spectacular. Oh, we're gonna get those. I plan on doing those once I'm caught up with library stuff. Yeah, library needs to be finished first before I do any kind of video making. By the way, part 3. The amount of rupture is terrifying, not gonna lie, especially for a 2-star. Hell yeah. R-ish abuses her friends, which makes me sad. So she's benched. Nice big S2 and an S3 that is purpose built to exploit rupture damage. Thank you for the fucking 50 identity XP, my favorite. Yum yum, my favorite flavor. All right, 2/3 of the way there. Next car 2. I'm gonna run to the restroom. What the fuck? Hey yo, thank you, Infinites. I will take the empty disc. It's disc time. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will return in a moment. Yeah, this is gonna be... I still got a little while to go. We are not progging fast. I keep reading chat. I enjoy reading chat. It's fun. But we have a little while to go. Also, hi Garchomp. All right, continuing. MD Chicken is good, but Burn and Rupture are sorted when you get them. And the respective tier 6 gift will nuke anything left over. We love to see it.
유감 없는 싸움을 기대하겠소.
I wouldn't wake up till 6. That's understandable. Thank you for sticking it out with the gamer.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
The fact that the rupture count never goes below 1. Oh, that's gross.
자자, 대열 정비하고.
It's sad to see how much they destroyed Tango Marinade. Oh, yeah, the chicken. I was like, what the fuck is bro talking about? I may have also just remembered something. Hold a moment. I just remembered I forgot to do something when the combat started. Streamer appeared. Ah, that's a bug. Click off. And, it'll fix itself. Ah! Get the actually good multi-crack out here.
정리 작업
But they keep
시작합니다.
adding Abno fights via the... Oh god.
네가 100만 년 동안 견딘 아픔에 비하면 한 가지는 확실히 내 아픔은 별것도 아닌 피로 씻으면
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Alright, welcome to the ride. And so it begins! Welcome to combat! I'm not DDERing myself. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, girl, I subbed you in! Yeah, thank you, Garchomp. Mixed up with the grenade, apparently. Too many. All I can hear is the Space Jam remix, oh no! Come on and say it! And welcome to the jam! Come on and slam if you want to jam. Slam, jam, thank you, ma'am. And jam.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Oh God. Bob said, all right, or not Bob. Garchomp said, all right, we're keeping it going.
네가 100만 년 동안
We're not gonna be free from this music in a minute. It's gonna take a sec.
피로 씻으면
This is actually a Roland node, believe it or not.
아르갈리아.
Oh shit. Wait, Leap, come on. Yeah, Leap.
조금만 더 망설여.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh yes.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
좋아.
Let's fucking go. Thank you, Garchomp. Thank you, Garchomp.
편안해.
넌
네가 100만 년 동안
It's the brief moments of silence that get me. Everything quiet. Is it done? Nudge!
그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
아르갈리아.
Wait, Roll, you're not supposed to be on a warp track. At least it's a banger, real.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Go ahead and have charge, mother. Oh my God, rip space, please, bro.
넌
I just need to roll ahead.
견딘 아픔에 비해 한 가지 확실히 내 아픔은 별거
A brief moment of what? Silence.
이렇게 된다는 걸그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
아르갈리아.
내게 있어 전부였던 안젤
This is the black silence. It's happening.
거야 했잖아. 난 이기주의자.
멋대로 끊을 수
DDER,
없는 거라고.
DDER. Dance, dance, edgy, evolution.
네가 100만 년 동안 견딘 아픔에 비해 한 가지 확실히 내 아픔은 별것도 아닌 피로 씻으면 이렇게 된다는 걸그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
아르갈리아.
내게 있어 전부였던 안젤리카를 앗아가며
Alright.
망설여 거야 했잖아. 난 이기주의자.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Let's do all that, we're good.
넌
Thing just did his mix-up touch of death combo, so he's playing Project L.
피로 씻으면
You know, that makes sense, actually.
그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
아르갈리아.
Good God, man.
안젤리카를 앗아가며 그렇게 조금만 더 망설여
Roland just won't stop yapping, yes. But he's also handing everyone subs, so it's value. Good God, Yi. Alright, you know what, Yi?
100만 년 동안 견딘 아픔에 비하면 한 가지
We're doing you a solid.
또 아닌 피로 씻으면
And if you get him owner, we're killing you.
아르갈리아.
Roland is the closest I've gotten to a headache since my surgery. It's worth it though. Yup, because everyone gets subs now.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고. 공감이야. 넌
Keeps going! He just keeps going! He's cooking! Oh hey, that's a new guy actually.
그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
Anyway, he got rip space, he's dead.
전부였던 안젤리카를 앗아가며 그렇게 조금만 더 망설여 거야 했잖아. 난 이기주의자.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Captain Fish is the king of yapping. Real? Is that it? Is it done? Has Roland calmed down? Has he finished his yapperism? The multi-track guys have actual passives? Oh god. That's how you know they're busted. Hey, why is she so good? She has actual passives. Oh. When one survives long enough? Oh god. I full-on zoned out for a bit. I just heard white noise. Yup. The Roland white noise. It sounds so weird when he's done. When Roland quiets down,
좋아.
like it's like, oh god, that's right. I don't just have Roland screaming in my ears all the time. Wait a second. Oh god, he's coming back. Wait, no, Roland. Roland, be chill, bro. Just black silence for 2.5 seconds. But wouldn't it be called black noise? Yes. Yes. I can't wait to run wild on Wild Hunt. I heard that as Wild Aunt Heathcliff. Help. Help, the brain rot is consuming me. I can't wait to run Wild Hunt Heathcliff along with Captain Ishmael and attempt to fucking detonate my eardrums. Real? Real?
넌
Oh, yep, there we go. He jumps him. I'ma ride wild on Heath, ayo. Hey, congratulations, Croak. Okay, hold on. I need to congratulate everyone that got a sub there. Once Roland calms down.
난 이기주의자.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
Congratulations to Hi Hello 10, Real Fiction, Asmodeus 666, Autumn of the Stars, L Gamma 1, G Jealousy, TGW8.
네가 100만 년 동안 견딘 아픔에 비하면 한 가지는 확실히 내 아픔은 별것도 아니고 피로 씻으면 아니 이렇게 된다는 걸. 그 이상의 고통을 겪어야만 해.
아르갈리아.
내게 있어 전부였던 안젤리카를 나사가 그냥 그렇게 조금만 더 망설여 신박하야 했잖아. 아주 난 이기주의자.
멋대로 끊을 수 없는 거라고.
TZW88, Blazing Dawn, Pika Lag, Updog 334, Sir Croakster, and Dragon for getting for your subs. Thank you very much to the ever wonderful and powerful General Garchomp for the subs. God bless you. Thank you very much. The sniper, I hate. I feel like every time Roland shows up, I just get hit with a bat. Yeah, he's the bat silence. Let's get in the actual level multi-crack, please. Thank you. Don't worry, we can power him up. We can power him up to be relevant. Here's 4 bronze tickets. I'm gonna fucking. I just realized that these two are level 35. I should probably just go lock myself into the grind dungeon for a little bit. Or maybe we just say fuck it and do this.
좋아.
They're charged too. They work.
청소 준비 완료. 자,
각청.
어디 가는지는 관심 없어.
정리를 시작하겠어.
We're just bringing in Philip Clare because fuck it, why not? Subs don't get ads, but DOMs get ads.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만. 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게.
We're bringing in Philip Clare because, and don't tell anyone I said this, I like Philip Clare. I still get ads though, not gonna lie, and I don't really care because it gives them money. It gives me sense, dude. It gives me pennies. If you can skip the ads, please do. I make enough money from my actual job.
잭, 칼은 다 갈아놨지?
준비 완료.
Okay. Do that.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
He likes Philip Clare, ping everyone. Everyone must know. Yeah, ads give next to nothing. Please use an ad blocker. I like Philip. Claire!
이번에야.
실수하는 건 괜찮아.
Yeah, these are multi-crack enemies. I don't know what these guys actually do. Oh, their hard blood weapon is,
마음만 않으면 되는 거야.
ooh, free charge count to him. Oh god, and they just bounce around with their shit. When hit, if the attacker uses a skill that gains charge, the attacker steals 1 charge from the unit. That's cool. Self-inflicting damage to these unit skills can't kill it. Take 30% less damage from bleed. Less than 5 charge count. So you wanna just basically steal all their charge.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
I do use an ad blocker, but it doesn't work on Twitch for some reason. Yeah, sometimes it's weird like that.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하자.
Oh no. Oof.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
They're almost hard-coded to hard blood weapon. Turn 1 every time. Very fun. Love that. Love that for us. Love that we're dealing with that for the rest of fucking time. Anyway, Dawn.
가자.
Dunk on him.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Hello. I will now rip your space.
깔끔한 절단력인걸?
So it's up to you to get them back down below 5 clash power to remove their +3 clash power. I think the funniest thing they've done in this intervallo is just a confirmation of charge potency existing. Oh yeah, no. That's been the fucking funniest. What do you mean charge potency's real? Oh! I will now sunset your blade. Me when I play Destiny. Well, I can't believe they sunset Destiny. Wild.
출력 최대치.
Jesus Christ.
방금 공격은 좋았어.
The
이대로만
distance.
계속
Stop ripping holes in reality! Gets shouted. You're gonna cause a fucking space-time reaction. The single best way to give Spice the charge as it is right now. New IDs are fun as hell. Hell yeah. I really want to dig deeper into how Aldis's W Corp works.
알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까
I played a little bit of it
방을 내볼 차례겠지.
in a mirror dungeon, but I didn't really absorb it. It's rack up those scores. This Gravity Falls crossover with Limbus is gonna go crazy, but her aim is getting better.
좋아. 적들이 싫어하는 음식이 뭐였는지 정확히 간파했네.
Her aim is getting better. Speaking of Gravity Falls, I have the book. The book of Bill. It's in my room. It whispers to me at night.
다음은 어디요?
It says go do your Limbus dailies. I think Bill might be a fan.
현명한 판단이요.
What the fuck? Return the slab, dude. What are you doing? Damn, didn't know word was cool like that. Hell yeah. Sunset Blade. We do not Blazing Strike yet. The damage is free, but it comes at a price. Do we need to start cosplaying as Roland threatening you in stream DMs for you to do her dailies? Yes. You see the ARG website? Oh yeah.
한 건 했고.
Bill Guy the Science Guy cross Limbus crossover will really create the most meta charge ID. Bill! 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 I saw the book of Bill and I honestly thought it was a bit. Dude, it's wild. It's freaky. It's neat. You can have the slab back when you kill me and take it from my cold dead hands, motherfucker.
공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할
나갈
수
수
있도록.
없어. 망설임.
Give him, charge him fiercely, Philip. I believe in you. Phil Claire actually kind of cooks. Poison ID when? So just burn. So burn. Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye after another round of brutal combat. Huh? Huh? Oh, what's this now? Oh, hey, are we actually gonna talk about what's in the box? What's in the box? We were on the final car adjacent to the freight car when we discovered that odd box with the T-Corp logo on it. Ah, 'tis the emblem of T-Corp! Yeah, we mentioned this in library. I don't know that they ever confirmed exactly what's in it. I think people just assumed, I think the assumption was that it was whatever allowed them to kind of collect the time. The box was indirectly talked about in W. Otis's Uptie story. Ooh, I need to go through those. It appears that the wall covering it was, in the fierceness of our battle, broken. Didn't that chief executive guy, Hubert, right? Didn't he offhandedly mention something about partnering with other wings? I guess they were in cahoots with W Corp too. Such collaborations are not limited to T-Corp. It is often the case that a wing may work with another. It is only on rare occasions that they urgently request the assistance of less significant, lesser-known corporations such as our own Limbus Company. Their choice appears to be quite irregular. Sounds like W Corp's heydays are long behind them. Just like this wall that's falling apart, revealing what's behind. Oh, speaking of falling apart, this room sure got messed up, huh? Oh yeah, no, you can see some of the multi-limb guys are up in the goop now. It was difficult for me to ignore how Rodya hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. The various destroyed prosthetic parts covered in human remains indicate that this train car was boarded by several prosthetic-equipped fixers. I can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. Maybe these people are from the same office as that guy we met at the platform? Remember, he said he was warped over to T-Corp on an expedition. Look, it's almost like they're all wearing standardized sets of prosthetics. Some make, same make, same model, everything. I believe I have read articles stating that certain offices do exclusively hire fixers with prosthetics. Wait, he's... We were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. Fie! He is the one we encountered on the platform! This is the fixer who suddenly started venting at us. Yeah, and he said something about going to T-Corp on an expedition and failing. They brought a whole train car full of fixers for this contract? I guess he wasn't exaggerating by calling it an expedition. Venting? I guess that's what he was doing. There are over... Venting? Among us? There are over a dozen broken arms strewn about. They must have fought valiantly by replacing their broken arms with backup arms, perchance? Did she really... Oh shit. Makes sense. That would be that would explain all those broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car. I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna fucking scream. Shut up about it, chat. I swear to God. Executive Manager, this is likely an aftermath of a battle between the Fixers and the Bloodbags. There were many similar cases during the war. Those using prosthetics would simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they considered them to be disposable as long as their wallets would permit. Of course, the blanket lack of self-preservation often led them to early graves. Maybe that's true. Herchak, the gorilla that was the dad who stepped up in Tarzan. What? Hello? I see. There are multiple possible interpretations depending on one's perspective, despite the fact that there is but a single scene. I will remember both of your inputs. That is a good attitude. Employees with attitude like yours often made it to the end of the war. Yes, well, good for them. Faust answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. You alright, Faust? It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried. I am physically unharmed, yet... yes, I am alright. However, I do not enjoy the circumstance which we find ourselves in. It is though I am casting nets to nowhere while lost and isolated in a blind sea. I could usually complete these deductions within moments after establishing a few basic cross-references between the accessible information. Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying. Ah, I know what you mean. Feeling like you're completely lost, obsessively casting net after net over the black, rippleless lake in desperate hopes that one of them might pull in something we could eat? No way to tell where we are, no way to tell if there's even anything to eat under that glassy water surface. Gasping at straws, you know? The sense I find mired in is not unlike your... Yeah. The sense I find mired in is not unlike your own. It is like lying my back over an unseen grave, for the reflection of radiance upon my eyes and the sanguine scent hanging from the tip of my olfactory tells me not of the foraging path. It seemed like that. It seemed that Ishmael and Yisang picked up on the first part of her sentence. However, they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. Oh God! Obsessively? Why Faust is adorable. Such the best viewers in my ass. By the way, I don't ever recall you talking like that, Faust. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something different about you today somehow. That is... Oh, I mean, I don't hate it. I'm actually glad to learn that you had a softer side. This unseen side of yours. It is unfamiliar, yet quite fresh. Stay fresh. Is that so? Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes. As per the information provided by the pamphlet at the platform, it is likely that this train is composed of 12 passenger cars and 1 freight car. Because we are on the 11th car at the moment, that leaves a single car between us and the freight car in which Mephistopheles is secured. Which means that there is a high likelihood that we will soon encounter the bloodfiend responsible for the creation of the blood bags aboard this train. Why are there so many bot accounts? Because it's Twitch and they just exist and there's not really a way to get around them. These are the idiots that clicked on that link. It's like seeing a zombie show up. Just beyond that door. Well, how impressive could it be if its fodders are this weak? We practically smashed through their entire horde, no problem. A different, more accurate interpretation would be to say that a being capable of commanding a force as large as the blood bags we have defeated should be considered a high-risk entity. Although this is not common knowledge, there is a subcategory of fixers called bloodfiend hunters who specialize in, yes, hunting bloodfiends. Assuming that information is true, it can be inferred that bloodfiends are difficult foes that require a certain expertise to defeat. Croak is very hyped of this information. Now that I'm thinking about it, if blood bags are like mindless thralls to blood fiends, then they're kind of like their private army, right? A being of power who can create a force of their own without the concern for lowered morale or desertion. Wartime or not, they will always make for formidable foes. I was cooking up OC ideas, what did I miss? Bloodborne fixers exist. Croak is obsessed with blood fiends. Ah, this explains much. Given that bro is running a fucking, Vampire the Masquerade campaign, yeah, it's kind of coming at exactly the right time for him. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another. Bloodfiend fixers are real. Bloodfiend hunting fixers, not fixers that are blood fiends. Although that might exist too. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another. Possible strategies, estimations of the bloodfiend's strength. And all of a sudden... Fie all this indecisive idleness! Our quest is to defeat the villain who hath brought such pain and misery upon this train, is it not? It may be vaporizing the lifeblood of the innocent as we speak. Mighty or feeble, I care not! I swear upon mine honor that I shall smite this foe and let my hand of justice be the judge of their fate! Let us hasten now! Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, we have to deal with the blood fiend to complete our contract. With that, I open the door leading to the final car of this train. Oh boy. Here we go. I swear, if this doesn't come up in Canto 7, I'll fuck it. I hope that's one of the intervalos in Canto 7. Yeah, look at that 25% damage. Jesus Christ. Ryoshi's just out here existing. Time it is! Yeah, I'm very proud of my Dawn voice. Oh, it's someone with a fucking cane? Hello? The one who lords. Uh-oh. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, 2 new enemy types. Oh, this requires a fucking... a node. A cane on God Hindley? Hello? A sequel to The One Who Grips.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
I'll miss you all. It's time for chat to turn off soon. Oh boy. This room. What is with that look on thy faces? Thou standest in the audience of the prince. Where are thy... wait, hold on. I'm not doing this right. What is with that look on thy faces? Thou standest in the audience of the prince! Where are thy obsequious smiles? He must be the blood fiend who caused this outbreak. He is our target. Fall to thy knees and grovel before royalty! 'Tis I, the great and mighty Kevin! Who the hell are you to make those demands? I shall impart this upon thee only once, so listen well. Thou mayest address me as Prince Cassetti, the 6th kindred, or a kindred of the 6th generation, the rightful prince and refuge from his family. I love how literally everyone makes him pathetic. It's so fucking funny. No, I'm making him the best. I'm making him peak. Also, his name is Prince Cassetti, a kindred of the 6th generation. God, he's actually quite scary though, because he's not He's not one of these 12th generation rubes. 6th gen is kind of intimidating if we're going off of World of Darkness rules, which we're probably not. Art thou the villain who hath brought such destruction and massacre upon this vessel? Thou art a chatty one so rudely before your prince. Yet I am feeling generous, for I am quite sated at the moment. As thou must have seen on that journey here, this place is a banquet. It's a hall of banquet for a feast most majestic. No matter how many blood bags I create, no matter how much I devour them, the humans just won't stop coming. I only enjoy what was cast into my maw. Oh no, not only is he coming, he's a vor enthusiast. He dons a mask for the purpose of merrymaking. If we're really going to exchange pleasantries, why don't you take that mask off? Or are you unfamiliar with the basic etiquette? Oh, this mask won't come off, can't take it off, shouldn't take it off! There's no prince without this mask! Oh, it looks like it's sewn onto him. Maybe the, that last line makes me think maybe the bloodfiend is the mask, and the person is the vessel. We're so ugly behind the mask, so we all decided to hide how repulsive we've become. But once I've drunk your blood full, then it'll all go back to how it used to be. Only then can I unmask myself. Who stitched that mask to your face skin? Not a half bad job. Cassetti is a character from Orient Express, and it's Italian for drawer. Oh. Of course, it's excellent! Because this mask was crafted by none other than the great, the eminent, the barber himself, whose name I dare not even speak, but it hurts so much! No, I'm smiling! Look how hard I'm smiling and laughing! Yes! I am the prince! That's what I am! He's a bloody loon, innit? Alright, done with the giggles then. Get ready for the beating of your life. I enjoy things like you and your friends. Don't cry, bawling and bowing and sniveling on the ground for your lives. Lunge at me instead, The aggression, the boiling blood, oh wow, I love the fire. What are you, daft? Look around, there are 13 of us and only one of you. Do not let your guard down, Heathcliff. This entity has managed to turn countless passengers of this train into his blood bags. I ain't letting my guard down, but we blasted through so many blood bags we couldn't even keep count, didn't we? I'm gonna move, apparently the mic is peaking, so I'm gonna move this over here. Couldn't even keep count? Oh no, but the count is so important. Yeah, I have to keep count of our visitors. Oh yes, of course. I do remember to keep count of our dearest visitors. Yes, sir, I do. You have no idea how powerful I am, and I shall not relinquish my throne to thee from this budding kingdom. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing, and the blood bags present themselves before me. There's no paradise like this out there. You have no idea what I did to create this place. Oh, how elated my forebear kindreds would be should they be here to witness what I have created. This cornucopia of abundance, this pleasure, oh, this freedom. But this kingdom is mine! I made it! I'm not giving it away! Nope! This is rather curious. It appears that this bloodfiend leaves this car only on rare occasions. Yet we have seen signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far. Was that what he meant by how the blood bags present themselves before him has to be... Then what he meant by how the blood bags present themselves before him has to be... Hold on a minute! Yeah! A figure suddenly and frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Cassetti shrinks into his throne at the sudden burst, terror apparent on his face. It is thee! Hast thou truly journeyed here to assist us on our quest? Lo, that villain is the bloodfiend responsible for the tragedies that have transpired aboard this train. Help us slay that cur and eventually lead the passengers thou hast protected thus far out of this train. Bloodfiends. What if there was more than a single bloodfiend on board? One still capable of rational thought. Damn, you actually made it all the way back here? I guess the Wings don't give out contracts to just anyone. I used to fight to my damnedest too, till I was the last one standing. What's she talking about? But where did that leave me? In the end, I stood alone with nothing but a single one of these 4 arms left. Kind of funny how the perspective on life can just completely flip when you're really, really in the shit. I think my last thoughts were, man, I don't want to die. So I fell on my knees and pleaded. I told him that, Don Quixote, watch out! I'd do anything to live. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust had finished her sentence. What did I say? I commanded you to give me a warning before jumping in like that. Don't you know how loud your stupid arms are? I thought the family had come for me. I'm sorry, Lord Cassetti. Allow me to introduce my kindred to thee. To be the first of many since my escape for the kingdom I intend to build. My kindred, my loyal squire, who shall be at my side as I build a dynasty of my own. My family! Lord Cassetti, I had intended to select the more powerful of the bunch to send to this car, as you have commanded me, but the humans in my car were all weaklings, so I present before you this group from the first-class car. Also, the one thing about Sasha's sprite, you can see which arm she replaced. The arm at her side is the same color as the whole arm, whilst the other 3 are cleaner at the forearm up. You can't really see that anymore with the crystallized blood, but oh, I feel ya. That wasn't the first time she used an exclamation point, was it? I don't know. Oh god. Hold on, I'm in the middle of the voice acting spree. Kindred. Are you even aware of the exact nature of a kindred? Nah, but I can tell you this. When I accepted my lord's blood into my veins, it was as though I was reborn. I see. A bloodfiend's kindred is like a sub-entity of the bloodfiend, similar in concept to sub-entities created by distortions or abnormalities. It must have been desperation that drove you to accept that proposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Maybe. That's probably what was going through my head when I became a kindred. Thou hast been in cohorts with this villain all this time, as his lackey? Even ere then, when we first laid our eyes upon thee? Lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. Not that it would have mattered if you did suspect me, though, since my red eye is just a prosthetic. Then, the passengers who were under thy protection. Haven't I told you that the count matters? The longer the line, the better. Shh. Dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room from behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. My mind immediately snapped to the child who grabbed Don Quixote's coattails. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a bloodfiend, but this... I really, really hoped that I wouldn't have to face this reality. Not like this. There was a child. Yup, little runt wanted to be a fixer if she got to grow up. Good thing she won't, though. I can tell you on good authority that living as a blood bag is way better than the drudgery that is the life of a fixer. Believe me, I'd know. Hold thy vile tongue! Dreaming of becoming a famous, respected fixer and an actor of justice, it's all just a stupid pipe dream that always ends in crushing disappointment. Or a really, really early grave. Silence! Silence! Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Hell yeah. Get her! Charge Roshinate.
와, 저기 봐. 재료들이 걸어 다니고 있네.
Oh boy, this is gonna be. This
편하게
is.
들고 올 수 있겠어.
Oh no! Oh, it's. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I got a cat jam to this. Oh, why are they at 66% HP to start with? Uh-oh. Concerning.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Oh, come on. There you go, Sinclair. Oh, come on. We just need the sanity. We just need the sanity. They probably were just fighting Sasha. Yeah, that's right. These are supposed to be the weaklings. Yeah. Sasha is prettier with the crystallized blood. I mean, what? I mean, huh? I mean, who?
지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이 모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
God, the OST is kind of popping off. Ooh, the train sounds in the background. Love that.
가자.
It would probably be better to ask in the Discord as opposed to the stream chat, Bacon. Where is the train siren coming from? Gotta be here for it.
제대로 찝었군.
Oh god, what is it? Thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Dragon.
재료 완성. 그런데 좀
Alright, we have ascended.
그러게. 저렇게 뼈째를 썰어버리면.
Oh god, here comes hard blood. Joke's on you, Enclair has fucking, Blazing Strike. Get fucking got. We'll just jump the guy that has the counter. Oh god, here we go. Chat is starting eluding. I am shrimply not looking at chat then. I will not look past the emote onlys.
걸려라.
Let's rack up some scores!
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
벌써 끝나가는 맘.
이 격정 속에서
Oh god, he's cooking.
타올라라. 재료 완성.
Good, good. Phil Claire putting in the work.
그러게.
Oh god, here comes the hard blood harpoons.
타이 만들기 힘든데.
I will refund round and round we go polls. Probably a good idea. Oh wait, no, you son of a bitch, get the fuck out of here. Wait, no, it just clicked in my brain what you said. Fuck you, Croak. Croak, you son of a bitch.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, round and round we go. Shoot, dot, boop. Alright, alright. Let's vibe. Let's vibe, we're vibing.
제대로 찝어차.
I have compressed their vibes. Get him with the blade. Get him! That's my twink! Let's go!
한번 휘둘러 모두 쓸어버렸구려.
Oh, fuck. Hold up. Why are they... I'm sure that's fine. Hey, Sasha, how's it going? Oh, God. So much text. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Timeout. At 10 or more charge count, consume charge count to gain +1 coin power. But if she's at 15, consume 3 additional charge count, deal 20% more damage. So, if she's at 10, she eats 3 to give more coin. But if she's at 15, she eats 6 to get more damage. And if she's at 5 or lower charge count, she drops her HP to get more charge count. So activate prosthesis is her way of fueling charge count. Okay, it looks like both activate prosthesis and hard blood reflux has the same effect. This one throws bleed and paralyze everywhere, which is gross. That's bleed and bind. Consume 10% of HP on self to get... Okay! Bioenergy conversion charge. Perfectly balanced. Hey, here's a shitload of fucking damage. Gross. Or here's a shitload of charge that you can then burn. This is all on use too, so this just goes. And this gets even scarier for every bleed that she's got on herself, so just don't give her bleed. Hard blood transfusion. The same charge shenanigans, but this one does a lot of bleed. Okay. Did Bomb pause for ban bomb redemptions? Hold up. Okay, turn end if panicked. Reset SP to 0. Okay, so hard to get her to fucking lose her shit. Gain 1 bleed count every time this unit is hit. Okay, so this unit is getting bleedy, 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 which means that her defensives will be destructive, be gross. At the turn end, she consumes 3 bleed count on herself to get coagulated blood. Yeah, we're either gonna win this on the first try or we're gonna take an L, and I would rather read and win on the first try. Gain offense level and defense level. Okay, so coagulated blood just stacks up, as we do, just makes her generally scarier. Prioritize targets with bleed. Turn in if this unit fails to do any damage this turn. Gain 2 fragile and 2 offense levels up. Okay. She gets murdered, but then she gets scary. Power leakage. When she's hit, you can steal her charge. Value. Self-inflicted damages this unit skills do not kill it. Got it. At less than 5 charge count, gain 1 attack power down, and at 5 or more charge count, gain 2 clash power up. Ew. Ew. Okay, so this is pretty simple. This is a pretty straightforward scrap. We just want to keep her from actually gaining charge. And we've got enough value to start really hitting her. We have enough value to really hit her, in fact. Do we save Rip Space for another turn? I think we do save Rip Space for another turn. Another turn to just come out here and do gross damage. I don't know why these guys are glowing. That makes me nervous. Oh, come on, DDR. DDR? Me? Go Gaga.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해.
Alright, we're
다음
revved.
공격은 더
We are
잘할 수
revving up.
있도록.
Come on, step it up! Come on, step it up! Alright. She is at very low sanity at this point, and is currently getting the shit beaten out of her. And she's staggered. Never mind, we're good.
알맞게 먼지덩어리 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠
She is no longer panicking, but, bye. Oh, she's bloodthirsting, though. Hold up. Okay, that's the exact thing. This is still wave 1. So we're gonna play a little cautious here. Because I don't believe you. No, we will have Dawn rip spaces. If she's at 19 charge, we'll just get to do it again. KO! Amogus. Indeed. Very real. Very true.
좋다. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Unbelievable! My first kindred to be created without their authorization! Is this bumbling fool? I pray for your forgiveness, my parent. Be gone from my sight! At least thou hast brought me blood bags for sustenance. Yet it must be the responsibility of a parent to clean up for the mess of his child. What a load of shit. With that, Cassetti reached out toward the pile of blood bags on the ground and... Yup, oh no, here we go. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's tweaking. Ha! Oh, what abundance! I had nearly forgotten this sensation. An armor of hardened blood materialized over the bloodfiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. Take his fit, I want it for myself. It appears he has empowered himself by reaping their blood. Though my power is yet to fully return, this magnificent armor is quite befitting of a parade for the prince who hath become a king. Wouldst thou agree? Yes, sir, yes you do. Course you do. Challenge me now, O rebels. Challenge thy king.
유감 없는 싸움을.
Okay, time to read again. Oh boy. If the target has 4 or more bleed, clash power +1. Target has 4 or more bleed, clash power +1. Gets scarier for every bleed count on the target. Okay, so he's not bleeding himself. At turn end, depending on the stored blood value on self, at a value lesser than or equal to 5 stored blood, okay, gain bind, fragile, and offense level down for every stored blood lost. Oh, he's Nosferatu. At a value greater than 5 stored blood, gain 2 offense level up and 2 defense level up for every excess value. Okay. Stored blood is max value 10. Lose 1 value every time this unit loses 5% HP. On hit, heal 1% of this unit's HP. Got it. People are redeeming Hydrate. We'll go and do that. Give me 2 people are redeeming Hydrate in the middle of a fucking fight, and I hate it. I'm gonna, we'll do it at the end of this fight. Never mind. I want to scrap. I'll take a little bit of water here. Okay. Prioritize targets with the highest sum of bleed potency and count on hit. If the target has bleed, heal 2%. Okay. I've been hydrating for you. Thank you, Bomb. When this unit has bleed, gain an offense level up and a defense level up for every 5 bleed. Okay. Okay. So he will get bleed, actually. Gain 1 clash power for every 10 bleed on himself. Max 5. If he has 50 bleed, he's probably in danger. I don't care if you're taking half damage from bleed, that's still a lot of damage. There is no cap, it goes up to 9. Oh no. This unit's panic type does not change. Yup. And if he hits 0, reset. And he has 2 other passes. Neat. We're gonna go ahead and fucking get him. I'll take the flavored win.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Alright. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. Oh my god, he is a lot of HP. Holy fuck. He is also an undefined. Oh god. Does he have observation lights?
최선을 다해보지.
No, no, he
방금
does
벌레
not.
말은 듣지
Oh, wait,
않는 사람
hold on.
누구야?
Yes! Ooh, curious. The target has 4 more bleed. He gets flash power plus 1. Deal 5% more damage for every bleed count on the target. And inflict 8 bleed and... Okay. So just don't let him hit anyone that has bleed. Got it. Get that. We're gonna keep playing it careful because I'm sensing danger in our future.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
I feel like he's gonna whip out something fucking crazy here in a minute. We have to hit him so much for him to get to low health, my god. He is at negative 40 sanity. He is close to panicking.
대상이 특수한
Oh, there it is.
이 정도는 대비할 수 있지?
Oh god, hold on. We're gonna mucho text to that. I am the prince of the parade. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Unclashable, double the amount healed by hard blood glaive. Prioritize targets with the highest sum of bleed potency and count on hit. If the target has bleed, heal 2%. Got it. Gains a new pattern when Storm Blood reaches 0 for the first time. Fixes unit speed to 10 when using the skill I am the Prince of the Parade. Got it. Gain 10 Stored Blood. Oh shit. Does not get staggered this turn. Ends after using this skill. Oh shit, they added in the stagger protection. Oh, so we all get bleed after this. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, that's a little spooky. We're all gonna get boinked here. We're gonna keep building up. Thankfully, that does very little damage.
최선을 다해보지. 아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
Okay. Good lord. Okay, Good. God, he's popping off. Okay. I was right to hold some shit back. Why is it neutral? Oh, it's because it's a 50-50 toss-up here.
공격 범위 확인.
Oh god. Yup, that went poorly. Ow. Yeah, good luck with not getting your space ripped, bitch.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 승리야.
Oh no,
계속
please,
밀어붙이자.
please. Oh no, stigma digging my ass. Ah! Fluid sack, everyone gets some SP back. We all need some sanity real quick. Especially, Phil Claire.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력인가? 좋아. 적들이 싫어하는 음식이 뭐였는지 정확히
Oh, he is
간파했네.
just fucking schmooving too.
나만 믿고
Oh
다들
my god.
집중해줘. 도움이 될 수 있을 거야.
Blood, blood, blood. Indeed. We don't have this one. Oh god. Oh, hey, the parade's prince is getting used this time. Gain attack weight equal to the number of targets with bleed. Target has 4 more bleed base. Oh, But if he loses a stored blood. How else does he lose stored blood? Lose 1 every time this unit loses 5% HP. Got it. Boy, blood also sucks. Hey Dawn, you don't have any bleed. Congratulations, you are our Clash friend. Pretty good chance that we clear that. We go with the struggle. Yeah, we'll go with the struggle. We'll roll the dice for Claire or Phil Claire. Alright, we seem to be doing well. We also now have a very poggers viewer watching. Hello. Oh no. Ow. So long as we don't tails roll on blind obsession. Okay, we shrimply did not tails roll on blind obsession.
이
We're fine.
파도 속에서 움직일 수 있는 보지.
Me would I obsess blindly.
깨어져라.
I'll take that charge count real quick. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Donkey. Oh my god, the evade power. Ugh. Oh, good lord. What is that? What the fuck is that? Okay. Flash power +1 for every 5 bleed on the target. If the target has 4 or more bleed, coin power +1. Deal 5% more damage for every bleed on the target. Double the amount healed by Hard Blood Glaive. So this looks like it's just I am the Prince of the Parade, but it does damage this this time. That's scary. That's very intimidating. But have you considered Sun Shower? It looks like we're all out of bleed except for Philip. Poor bastard. This will use a lot of our resources, but this gives us sloth value, but it does heal SP. That's the wrong one. Do it to that one. Yeah, just win your clashes, forehead. He still has 2 stored blood, but he's way drained from what he was at earlier. He's much less intimidating. Phil Claire's just kind of being lovingly supported at the moment. Alright. We're cooking. That was a lot. Yeah, you're never going back because you're getting fucking sun showered. Of course, we roll tails on the fucking damage. Anyway, umbrella time. Get him furry, he's saying. Get rained on. I wasn't gonna do too much damage anyway. Okay, we're kind of cooking him. He's kind of getting his ass beat. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Phil Claire. Thank you, Phil Claire, for participating. Alright, so he's now at 0. He is bottomed out once again. He does not have his other passive active. Oh boy. Check his fragile. Oh god, he's at 70% damage most. Ugh. He's having a bad day, y'all. Can Dawn rip space, please? No. It's a shame. Wow, we're all on S1s right now. You know what? I'm gonna make... No, we probably don't do blind obsession because that's just sinking. Yeah, we'll let Phil Claire get a little bit of value back. Now you know what? We'll bust out blind obsession a second time, perhaps. Yeah, fuck it. He's feeling quite fragile emotionally at the moment. I'm waiting for phase 3. We got him to phase 2. I'm detecting a phase 3 coming in. It is time to obsess blindly. Give me some poise.
이 파도 속에서
Give me some more charge.
깨어져라.
Good, good. Get him some sanity. Bro needs some sanity back. Oh god.
찰 것만 같은 기분이야.
He's never going back. Never mind, we murder the shit out of him with charge counter current. We have some scary abilities coming out right now that we do. But I can DDER, so you will now die. And then perish.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Oh yeah, negative 45. That's a bit rough, buddy. What if God said that you wanted to roll heads? What if you told God that you wanted to roll heads, but God said minus 45 sanity? Still at 8 fragile, by the way. And he is staggered. He is cooked. What was his last passive? We may never know. Unless, of course, this doesn't kill him. It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Yes, I love your boiling human blood, but this is too painful! This guy keeps regenerating, no matter how many times we tear him to pieces. Ugh. I don't know if we can... The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, who collapsed to the ground. The strange environment of warp trains was proving to be a significant help to the bloodfiend's regenerative ability. The battle continued much longer than our scuffles at the K-Corp border checkpoint, or our struggle against the endless horde of the dead in the basement of Wuthering Heights. The sinners had all grown much stronger since then, but they were reaching a breaking point. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the bloodfiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated. I am so hungry! Ridiculous! Thy hunger is no justification for this massacre thou hast wrought! Shut up! You don't understand! You don't know how awful it is to surviving for 200 years on that disgusting, horrible... No, I don't even want to think about it! Shut up! Be quiet! No, I'm sorry, I'll be good. Please let me have just a sippy. Just the smallest sippy, please. It won't matter how many times you stab me. I shan't stop until all of thy flesh and bone and organs are crushed into a vicious, shapeless mush, never to become whole again! But the blood fiend's regeneration is so powerful that he's recovering as fast as Don Quixote is destroying him. He's regenerating at an insane rate. We can't... Oh, my kindred! My child! I have given thee new life, invited thee to this banquet. So do thy responsibilities. The blessings of a parent must be repaid, no? But what can I do? I'm their weakness. Break their anchor. Make them kneel and grovel before me in desperation, just as you had. Well, wait, I think I've got an idea. Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. It's that the way they fight. Reminds me a lot of the way we prosthetic using fixers fight. Just as prosthetic fixers slowly lose their sense of self-preservation, their limbs becoming no more important than tools to be replaced. These idiots act with such abandon, as if they have multiple lives to burn through. With nothing to protect, they throw themselves wildly into battle like moths to a flame, and forgot to look after what's really important, like this little thing. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up the master card key Faust showed her in one of the previous cars. Don Quixote, stop her, now! Oh, my parents, I offer this gift to you. Gah! Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her away with great force. Ishmael and Mersald, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Don Quixote's fury. The bloodfiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card. This is the key to the first-class cars, my lord. With this, you grow your army of blood bags to bring glory to the kingdom. No. Cassetti examines the master key card with clear interest. Without that key card, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Dante, I believe that I have tried my utmost to overcome this adversity, without access to Faust's knowledge and intelligence. However, with our loss of the master key card, the uncertainty of this circumstance has greatly exacerbated. At the origin of this plight, Faust took a deep breath, as if she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. Must be my over-reliance on Faust. From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust. So a situation like this, where she has to make decisions on her own, has to be unfamiliar to her. But Faust is an admirable sinner, with or without Faust. I've been thinking the same thing about myself, actually. That I might have been relying too much on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you guys still gave us good directions on to follow after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember, thus the lack of plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself. I see. Indeed, among many, I am a Faust that believes in uncertainty. Our loss of the Master's keycard is but one of innumerable uncertain variables in the equation. The constant, however, that the bloodfiend is just as desperate as we are. Thus, the only option that remains at present is to compromise. You there! Looks like thou art the one who's been regenerating your friends. Stop! Stop doing that, alright? Don't heal a single one of them, or I'll smash your precious key to pieces! Manager Esquire! Compromise? To compromise with a villain as vile as that cur! I don't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners are already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk normally was Faust, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well, then. Cassetti, why don't we move this conversation to a different location? Only I will accompany Dante to this negotiation. I will make my intentions clear now. Dante and I will not attack you there. There is no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be completely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. Faust's suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners must have been a sweet one. Just you two, huh? Yes, the freight car immediately adjacent to this one. That is where we will further discuss what we each have to offer to one another. That clock must be thy monarch then, hmm? And thou art one of the retainers. Correct. Very well. This will be a royal debate then. It is only right that a royalty talks to no one else but one who is his equal. Manager Esquire. We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus we left the incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car. So, Faust, why are we doing this in the freight car again? Dante, this will be my first attempt at a gamble. What? With that, the door closed shut behind us. Ooh! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, I need to take a restroom break and go get water, and I'm gonna get some alcohol because it's like 5:45 and it's time to start drinking. Oh, we have 2 more notes to get through. One of these, one of which is a, oh no, EX nodes, so 2 more combat notes. And we will be back in just a moment. I will return shortly. PTFN. Alright, I have returned. Be free to chat in the Discord, people. We have a spoiler channel for a reason. Do we have a command for that? I think we did. I think Nightbot just like stopped working one of these days. I can go in and try and figure it out. I'll do that after stream. I'll poke around and try and get it functioning once more. You can find the link down below. I believe that link still works. I may just do a fucking link tree, honestly. Like, just link to the link tree. I feel like that'd be fine. Hello. We're back. It's me, the Goblin Man of Streamdom. I have water. I have Simply Spiked, the fruity drink for Fruity Man, and a Nestle Crunch Bar, because I gave my partner the secret, the secret information of, if you ever want to get me something like tasty chocolate, get me a Crunch Bar, because I love Crunch. Like, Crunch Bars and Three Musketeers for me are like, oh, love them. Oh, look. Here I go again. Yum, yum, tasty, yum, yum. Anyway, continuing. This chat's still in emote only mode. That's a cool effect, honestly. Bro, I don't know, it's pretty gay. Yes. Hi, Golden. Hope you're having a good one. Glad to see you've got the day. So this passageway leads straight into Mephistopheles.
This is where it all started. This stupid bus awoke me from my slumber.
One moment.
If only this bus hadn't completely filled up the freight car. I wasn't planning to start the parade so soon or create a kindred here.
Dante. The connection has been restored. Connection? The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion, and she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the bloodfiend. Boarding Mephistopheles has re-established my connection to Faust. Huh? Did you know that this would work? No, and as I have stated before, this was a pure, incalculable gamble based on my own uncertain hypothesis. This success helps me somewhat comprehend Miss Rhodio's fascination with gambling. A faint smile appeared on Faust's lips for a moment before fading away. Now that the connection has been re-established, I would like to make a complaint against the Fausts in the Discord management regarding the fact that they neglected to list the information pertaining to the loss of connection within the interiors of the warp trains, however. Finding a solution to this situation takes precedence. I have much reason to believe that their omission was done on purpose, but I hope such is not the case. Ooh, that's interesting. Faust gently advanced toward the bloodfiend. Let us discuss the details of our compromise. What are you willing to accept in return for the master keycard?
If thou wert just anyone, I would have wished to turn thee all into blood bags and drink every last drop of thy blood. But thou art unlike a common person. My wish is to maintain the secrecy of this kingdom of mine for as long as possible, and thine wish is to leave this place, correct? Once I relinquish to thee this keycard, and once thou returnest to your first-class seats, we'll live here happily ever after, like nothing happened.
Also, Jason's trying to kill me because I'm being loud again. Hold on. Go on, buddy. Go on. Oh, don't stretch your stanky leg at me. Okay.
And when the train gets there, you get off the train. Everything goes back to the way they're supposed to be. How's that for a deal?
Like nothing happened. Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? Our memories and any signs of battle will be entirely erased upon our arrival. We will have no way to relay our news, whether one of a success or failure. If we hand the means to defeat him, then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. However, this current scenario will leave us with nothing to show for, not even the smallest hint, and the contract will end in failure. However, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the Sinner's psychological stability. It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but what about the other passengers of this train, and its future passengers? I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. Yet the lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. That must be Faust's and the company's policy. And yet... I shan't allow this! Don Quixote. I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car. I will not tolerate this! We cannot let this vile wretch live and turn a blind eye to everything he's done. It's her! Again! What you want to say here for what is essentially an eternity within this train? I know the truth! Everything hinges on this key, doesn't it? As soon as I break this in half, you'll have to spend the eons inside this. I cannot. I would welcome the eons, should it mean eons of penance for thee. 'Tis much preferable to letting thy villainy go unanswered. Let this place be the site of thine eternal judgment. Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wiggle free of our grips, but she'd already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here. Faust, unhand me! Thou mustn't let him live, Manager Esquire! Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. Then I shall fill the millennia with the tales of legend I had read in the magazines. No time, however infinite, shall be too great to overcome should we endeavor as one. Certainly you are aware that your suggestion is no solution at all, Don Quixote. There has to be another way. No? Thou art both possessors of great wisdom. Faust, Manager Esquire, is there truly no path in which we may bring justice to the villain and the sinners remain unharmed? Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, Don Quixote, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the bloodfiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Don Quixote go at the last second, but we were a second too late. Oh, my dearest parent, forgive my transgressions of creating another without thy sanction. Thou shalt become my next kindred! Oh no, bros. Oh no, bros. Cassetti screams inherently as he leaps onto Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even... Yeah? Yeah. Before we even had the chance to do anything. Oh, I did not expect this to be the solution. Faust, what do you mean, the solution? According to this information I had viewed in the past, and once again just now, it's... Dante, take cover behind me and remain absolutely still. And please do note that the other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen. Oh! Don Quixote levitates slightly into the air, the strings on her shoes unraveling as they slip off her feet on their own. What the fuck? She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. And... I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote? Running shoes? Ah! Dost thou speak of our dear Rocinante? Yeah, those. I have battled through thick and thin, feast and famine with dear Rocinante. In sorrow and in joy, no matter the brutality of trials that have struck me, it hath been a loyal steed by my side for however long it hath been in existence. She doesn't know when she got them? Ah, Manager Esquire, wherefore hast thou not saluted Rocinante as well? This may be a rather auspicious occasion to do so. Nope, I think I'm good. Aha, be not so bashful, go on ahead. Look, Stinky, small girl is torturing TikTok with Stinky. Stinky. Stinky, they are not! Scuffed as they may appear, Rocinante is in pristine condition! Also, thou shalt not address me as a small girl— Evacuate, evacuate. Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those running I mean, Rocinante. Oh, I have always been quite certain that someone so esteemed as thee, Manager Esquire, would care to ask me how Rocinante fares. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante. Verily, Rocinante and I remain bound together even in slumber. There shall be no separating the two of us. We are bound not by need nor want. We are simply bound together through plight and delight. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote was also wearing those pair of running shoes, Rocinante. Have you ever taken them off? Take them off? Fie, whatever dost thou mean? As in, detach Rocinante from my body? 'Tis a very odd insinuation thou makest. She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. They were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her odd attitude of treating something so far removed from common sense as something completely ordinary. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? Ugh. An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions, as the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bus, filling every corner of it with its sickening horror. Then, darkness. No! That's impossible! In all-absorbing darkness, voice is our only light. Oh my fucking god. Yo, Gripper's out for free? No, the cost is your life. You are the second kindred! How did you— I should have felt your presence! I do think I saw a faint outline of an aura. I see a red aura and a long fur adornment of sorts. Through the shimmering aura, I think I saw red eyes. So guess what works on Vampire the Masquerade rules? Also, Dawn is an antediluvian, so that's fun. Oh god. You have committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor. I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks toward the lesser being. The bloodfiend, shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. Mercy, O venerated ancestor! I beg for the mercy of the second kindred! I beg for the mercy of the second kindred! I beg— Insolent worm. Ah! Crimson droplets of blood slowly rises around the bloodfiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut. No language worming its way out of your maw shall be worth my ears. No, to commit the sin of filial impiety by attempting to travel against the bloodstream, to commit such abomination against your ancestor, I cannot well sanction your impudence of continued existence. Coagulate, then melt away. Cassetti's body begins liquefying into a slick stream of blood, his form curdling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Rapidly, yet ponderously, like that ice cream Don Quixote loved so much, melting away on the floor, heated under the searing sun. Ah, you. Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. Indeed, you must be
Goodbye.
Indeed, you must be the promised timepiece. Something I couldn't quite understand. Rocinante to me. Rocinante, I beseech you. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet, one by one. There are some people out there on the internet that went feral at this line. One day, she gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. Yeah, what a fucking canto. Holy fucking shit. What do you mean Don Quixote is a fucking antediluvian? Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Dude, we're in danger, y'all. Does this like okay. I have a very important question. Do you think she could take Vergilius? Okay. Verg's power counters. Oh, true. They do, yeah. We don't know. Actually, you know what? That's true. We don't know how a Hemomancer versus a Bloodfiend would work. Seems like he's a natural counter. Okay. The one who signed the contract is not Dawn, but the actual Bloodfiend? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. That raises the question. Do you think that's why they brought Vergilius on? To act as our guide? Because he hard counters this terrifying... Oh, God. It's gonna... Sometime later. Can somebody explain what just happened in a way that makes sense? Yeah, that could be a big part of his... Yeah, Vergilius is the oh shit button if Dante ever decides to pop off. Oh no. I knew that the sinners would all be shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, all that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti. Most personnel had lost their consciousness from the mental stress of the prolonged battle against the bloodfiend. Whatever measure it was that the manager has taken, it can be said that it was appropriate. I guess so. Well, good work, everyone. Is that promised timepiece, does that mean Blood Dawn knew about Dante pre-clock? It sounds like she was repeating information that she knew of beforehand. So it sounds like someone else called that Dante was going to be a clock. As Dragon was saying, someone straight up called this 4 months ago. When Vergilius beat Dawn up, he said, remember when we first met? Dawn's eyes have faint signs of them being bloodfiend eyes because of the slant in them. And the Los Mariachi did say that her eyes could catch a good profit. They also insulted Dawn about her dancing. A window to the soul felt fake. There's a lot of other evidence. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. However, the definition of most personnel excludes 3 individuals. Therefore, it would be most appropriate to direct any questions to them. Wait. Who are those 3? Oh, who are those 3? Faust, the manager, and Don Quixote, who is still unconscious. Huh, really? The 3 of you? Wow, you were spot on. When did you even have the time to notice that? Oh, boy. I have identified the 3 conscious individuals by analyzing their walking cadence and voices, moments before my loss of consciousness. What the fuck, Mersal? This is one of the biggest ones. The ego evidence is insane. How did we not see it before? It's wild. In her Limbus page, one of her particulars is redacted. Do you think that's blood? Her base ego being prime example of that evidence. Her ego heals off bleed! Wait a fucking minute! Did someone bring up how her base ego is Wrath, Fire, and Gloom Water? Also nod. Honestly, multiple sinners probably need the Vergilius check. The ego is a perfect example of hiding in plain sight because it means fucking nothing before evidence mounts around it. Her ego art has the fucky background. I have identified. Oh yeah. Right. So what's going on with the lass? Why is she still out cold? She appears to be in a state of deep slumber. As she is not at a risk of death, she will be waking up soon. I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation. How she practically erased the bloodkin and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. But I also remembered Faust's last words. And please do note that the other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen. Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that their eyes would all fall on me. That's, you know... Oh wait, that reminds me. Where's the key card? Last I remember, it was in Cassetti's hands. Who is in a far more presentable state than he was in before. Wait, so what about the key card he was holding, though? It has been half liquefied. The remains have melded with his finger bones. It appears to have become one with the middle phalanges. Wait. Oh. Oh no! Everyone calm down! Calm down! I said calm down! I really should have packed more cigarettes, huh? How about we force... Okay! How about we force one of these doors open? The master key card is not an absolute necessity element, an absolutely necessary element to resolving this situation. What? How? It will require approximately 5 hours to formulate and proceed with an explanation in a manner that will allow the sinners to fully comprehend the exact how of this methodology. Therefore, it will be delivered to you in a digestible, summarized format. Well, that was short-lived. She's acting all smug again. We can utilize the back door of Mephistopheles. The steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door, Don Quixote slung over one of our shoulders, and arrived at our destination. I can't not ask what's happened after... I can't not ask what happened after seeing the state you are all in. Sandy pitter, sandy pitter, sandy patter. Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step the sinners took. Ask someone after me. To explicate, it can... grains of sand roll about in my throat with every word spoken. Some time ago, Faust explained the simpler gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door. To put it simply, we will spend the time at a space disconnected from the train. The train should be arriving at its destination in approximately 10 seconds going by the A-Corp timescale. All we must do is to remain somewhere in our original dimension for that duration. And with that, Faust came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors. Wait, are you seriously just gonna open that door? With this many doors in here, are you sure it's the right one? Yes, this is the correct door. Its safety is completely ensured. Lass, at least tell us what's past that door. I did not bother verifying that particular information myself. It is necessary for future endeavors that I gain the experience of encountering something completely unexpected. What? Oi, wait! Faust did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open. Now please enter through this door. With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict, abandoned hospital of sorts. I think we walked into the middle of a sandstorm. Huh? Aren't we supposed to be indoors? How the heck is this even happening? I can't open my eyes! I got sand in my mouth. Oh, wait, no way. This is a sandstorm? But are we inside a building? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sinners blurted out a colorful series of complaints, trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she had herded us in. So, we managed to return safe and sound to the corridors, to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived in the P-Corp platforms. Alright, yes, technically speaking, antediluvian vampires and Vampire the Masquerade are technically speaking the third generation of vampires, but the second generation is all dead, so fuck it. We managed to return safe and sound to the interior, yeah. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is. And with our bodies completely covered in sand. I thought we'd never make it! Whoa, are you guys okay? How did these passengers... We were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even the W-Corp cleanup agents in the middle of a cleanup mission looked downright hospitable. We are employees of Limbus Company. We boarded the warp train at the behest of your employer. Oh, so you guys are the people that our captain told us about. They really let you guys keep your memories, huh? Oh, that reminds me. One of the employees must be sleeping inside that hibernation pod over there. Oh, that. I've never seen it in action before. Thanks, let me go check. That hidden compartment behind the chair that the cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was... Huh? There isn't anyone in here. Maybe we're looking at the wrong pod. This is the correct spot. This is the correct spot. Then the disappearance of the individual who had entered this pod would indicate. I guess these folks aren't all there in the head either. Maybe you guys are just mistaken? I doubt that. Yes, we must have suffered from a momentary collective hallucination caused by fatigue. Very well, then we will see ourselves out. Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. Yeah, I get the feeling that that's how the wayward employees happen. And the agent just disappeared. Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her to the outside without another word. Have we arrived? Rise and shine, lass. Had enough nap yet? Yeah, it's possible he's not the wayward passenger. We've seen that wayward passengers are like a thing that just happened. It's possible that's how they happen. I see. I will hear the details of the incident on the bus once we're traveling again. Understood. Any and all relevant reports will be sent to W Corp via LCCA, and Virgilius was already there when we arrived. He was sharing a conversation with Faust about what went down inside that train with a serious expression. I will now leave with Charon and watch them unfasten Mephistopheles from the train. The minute hand on the manager's head seems to be desperately signaling me that they have a lot of burning questions to ask you. Allow me to give you two some space. Anyway, you know what this means. Next canto is the fucking vampire canto! Let's go! Now, if PM did something obvious like give him a blue Zippo, I would be happy. Mood. If you look closely, you can see missing posters on the lower left. Oh, yeah. I see more of a nod to the original Murder on the Orient Express, as there is a part where a mysterious member of the train effectively disappears, but your mileage may vary. Multiple things can be correct. Until they confirm it one way or the other, it's all right, and it's all wrong. What the fuck? When you fight Cassetti in the mirror dungeon, you can read the observation log, and it's 90% redactions. Oh. I was gonna say, he mentioned a barber, which is someone from Don Quixote, which is like, yeah, we really are getting into some fucking vampire shenanigans next. I was finally able to ask Faust once Virgilius left. Why did you do that? Faust's body was quite literally blasted to pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. It was as though she knew that it was going to happen. Because it was the preferable course of action to having the same explosive demise occur to your body instead. Not a barber. Barber, proper noun, which is spooky as fuck. Yeah. Capital B barber. Spooky. I do find it regrettable that you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my death upon that occurrence. Yeah, remember that Dawn called Mersalt young? Yup. I'm hinging on a Mirror World Knight being the final boss, and we have to fight a Mirror World Miguel who was never suppressed by Roshinate. I know that's never going to happen, but I can pray. I hope we one day get a hulking out donkey ID. I don't know that it's ever gonna happen because her power level seems to be like in the fucking stratosphere. Like she is oh fuck levels of scary. Like she is scrapping with like Aleph tears. Like that's the vibe I get from her. Like Star of the City. That's a better way to put it. She has Star of the City vibes. Points to the next banner. Oh, I know we're getting Earl King. Earl King is intimidating, but still, like, he's not that intimidating. Most of what made Earl King scary was the fact that he brought in a billion other dudes with him. And he's not antediluvian. No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that Don Quixote is... That is something I have been aware of since the LCB was first established. That the same could be said of Virgilius. Of course. However, it was by the will of the LCA's superiors that this knowledge remains withheld from the manager until the appropriate moment. And that appropriate moment was back there? According to my private judgment, yes. Well, as my connection to all communications, including one to Faust, had been severed, I was not in a position to receive the headquarters authorization for that action. Right. Though the full truth may remain obscured still, we are once again returned. Returned That was a layered word. We've returned to one of the warp platforms in our own dimension. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust reconnected to Faust has returned. Yes. Faust replied to Yiseng's nebulous wording with a quiet affirmation. Please do not take this query with any greater import than a mere jest, however. Do you suppose I shall see her again? She shot a puzzled look at Yiseng. In a way, it was quite the pleasant encounter, was it not? Yiseng mused ambiguously before leaving us. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was, but I also learned so much about so many things. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in P-Corp, so I decided to enjoy this momentary peace. How do we find ourselves in P-Corp? Wherefore is my throat so parched? I'm too tired to explain. Chiquita, you missed out big time on one crazy adventure. Aww! That vibrated the last few phrases of sand out of my ears. The sinners look at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There's no way to know what we'll be facing here in District 16, where P-Corp was located, but we got this, right? The same faith I saw in the Faust who believes in uncertainty rises within me too. I looked up to Faust, only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual, barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bough. It really is wild that nobody noticed that it implied Dawn broke the door to the freight car. Oh god, you're right. Ugh. Like, it didn't damage the bus, so she might have done that before she morbed. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and grab Crackdown Heathcliff. Dude, same. Dude, same. Dude, that was a wild reveal. That was fucking crazy. I'm so excited to see where we're going from here. Alright, now I return to my very fun grind of mirror dungeons and shenaniganizing. What is that? Hello? Oh, it's this. It's new text. God, yes, vampire lore. Chat is very excited about vampire lore. You guys like my my card though? Leave it once, unsolicited advice. Leave this place. That's you, chat. You're the unsolicited advice. Can I get rid of this fucking Mobius one? I hate this shit. Dawn office.
밤 공기가 차네요.
I'm normal about this
따뜻한
development.
쌍화차라도 한 잔.
What gen do you think Elena was? I have no idea. Somewhere in there, most likely. Damn, I didn't get the fucking EXP for... Bleh. Alright, I'm gonna go do my dailies while we chat and just kind of wrap up our thoughts.
잠깐만.
Minus
천천히.
6-2, W Court, my beloved. Hey, do you know with BM... Kill him. But yeah, that shit shattered any all preconceptions I had about Arcanta. So I will be fully honest. I was passively interested in Dawn's Canto. I was like, I'm sure it'll be cool, but I'm not like losing my mind over it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be neat. I'm looking forward to playing it. But you know, like, I'm sure it's just gonna be like, hey, here's some cool Dawn stuff. That happened, I am now extremely invested in Dawn's Canto. I cannot fucking wait for that shit. That's gonna be so fucking cool.
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Dawn wasn't your favorite sinner? My favorite has been Greg. But like, I'm here for it now. Like, I'm excited. It was less that I wasn't excited. It's less that Dawn wasn't my favorite sinner. It was more that I was just kind of like, yup, I'm ready for new Canto. Here we go then. Like, you know, I'll admit, I'm not burnt out on PM stuff, but this is very much so like the thing that I just play for stream. I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, let's go and do the new one. Now I'm like actively hyped. This has like actively gotten me to be like, oh yeah, no, this is gonna be fucking wild.
직접 타도하죠.
There's no way they can top previous Kanto. Like, oh yeah, no, they're gonna do it. All Dawn needs is freckles, and I might have started sipping for a woman. Real.
대체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
I'm giving up on thinking they won't top previous Kanto. No, they're definitely gonna top previous Kanto. I'm so excited, y'all. That's gonna be wild.
우리가 우세.
I cannot wait to see more information on it. Does she have... I can't tell if those are Roshinante's boots. I always get proven wrong. Surely it can't be peak this time. It's even more peak than it was last time. I have no idea how these IDs work, so... Those are Roshinante? Okay. Now while we wait, we wait for more Gregor development. Those come, yeah. Gregor development is few and far between. She wears the boots in the armor. Every ID visually has Roshinante except Encorp, who states in the Uptie story that she wears them under the armor. Wild. Insane. Not at all unhinged. I wonder if we'll get more canon Sinner ships. I do like the distantly implied Yi saying Faust ship there. That's neat. Did you enjoy Riz saying? Yeah, I thought that was cool. It was neat to see. I hard agree. Like, no, Faust is cool. I want to see more of like actual Faust instead of the Faust that is connected to Faust. Keyblade. We'll probably have to wait till Purgatorio for Craig development. Oh, yep. No, I'm aware. I will wait patiently for it. Behold, gear. I saw a funny picture of the Faust Council informing Faust that he was flirting with you. Riz saying was silky smooth, by the way. Oh, yeah. Pretty much all Sinners has something that they have that is consistent between IDs. Don shoes, Ish's headband, Gregor's missing an arm. Or maybe an intervallo for Greg? I hope so. Their canon event? The canon event with them is flirtation. We'd love to see it. Oh god. We need a time-killing time buff for Greg. Yeah, we kind of need one for all three of the Sinners from the initial cantos. I like those initial cantos, but Rhodia, Greg, and Sinclair have not like finished their arc. Like Yiseng feels like he's finished his arc as a character and is now just dealing with his ex-buddies coming around and shitting up the place. Yeah, bloodfiend Dawn is... I'm not gonna start speculating because there is a lot to go into this. But man, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Sinclair got a bit. Rhodia got an intervallo recently. Greg needs a lot. Greg is just kind of here. I think, yeah, I was gonna say, Garchomp beat me to it. Greg's arc is kind of inherently tied to Herman, who is like the main antagonist right now. So like, I imagine we'll see more of Greg's arc happen when we get, yeah, Greg's arc is probably gonna be in and around Kanto 10 as like we start getting to the climax of Inferno. Then there's fucking Demian. We'll worry about him later. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the main antagonist of, I agree that he seems like he's gonna be the main antagonist of, what's it called? The middle one. We get to end court for Mersault's Kanto. Oh boy. There's stuff Greg can find out after all. There is more to your gift. Oh yeah, I can't wait for fully developed Greg to happen. Purgatorio and then Paradiso. Paradiso! Boy, I am curious over to what the fuck is gonna happen in Paradiso. I do kind of want to put forward an idea. I have not heard the teaser for the next Kanto's Millie theme. I don't want to hear it yet. We'll get there. I wonder if we're gonna change up the cast between Purgatorio and Paradiso. Like, I wonder if other sinners are gonna come in.
주인님이 도착하기 전까지 끝내보자. 벽난로에 불
Also, yes, please give us Claw Greg.
맞이할 준비를 해야 하니까.
Need that desperately. Just in my life.
탈출 개체 확인.
People kept fucking talking about it. Is the whole mass death event gonna happen in Dawn's Kanto? Probably not.
적들이 싫어하는 음식이 뭐였는지
I
정확히
suspect it may be a little while after that. Yeah, Outus Arbiter, please. Arbitautus. Bindoutus. Real. The theme is really good. I have no doubt it's Millie. Millie never misses.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 한 방 먹였네.
But I wonder,
이기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
해보겠네.
what I wonder is, would there be like a hiatus between each arc? Maybe. I kind of imagine they need like, we'd probably go into like intervallo mode for a bit. Oh yeah, so Otis has the Arbiter earrings, or at least very similar to it, and seems to be more scared of the head given the railroad. Yeah, she was like actively freaking out when even the slight implication that the head might be getting involved happened. The furry lesbian game is peak, by the way, y'all should play it. Is it in Stars in Time? Was that it? I've had another friend also recommend in Stars in Time.
가자. 정리정돈 해버리자.
The little Millie teaser we got sounds like it goes from a chill-like song to a somber ballroom dance. Oh boy! Yup. Nope. That sounds. Yup. That sounds like trauma. Faust, I need you to just fucking flip a heads for once in your goddamn life. Jesus Christ. Childlike to ballroom. Yup. It's literally named Super Lesbian RPG. Well, I salute the lesbians. Probably not for me.
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 걸려라.
Hey, you might want to go up in the floor of general chatting if you want to find that Millie teaser. I'm not gonna listen to it until yet. Just getting the description is enough for me. Thank you, Dawn.
이번 업무도 우리가 우세한 상황이야.
탈출 개체
Okay.
핏을 꺼내 먹으면서 싸우려는
Well, that was fucking fantastic. That was really good. I wasn't super impressed by time time, if I'm being honest. I thought it was fine. But overall, the fight was okay, and the plot just kind of happened. The plot was a little nebulous. Like, it was like, oh, we're doing Rodia stuff, but we're also, like, looking at how much this fucking wing sucks. And it's just kind of a whole lot happened. And it didn't really feel very... I'm trying to think of the word. Someone said it well. That was the Christmas one. Yeah, it's character intervallo, then story intervallo. Yeah, that sounds about right.
하지만 여기서 방심하면 안 돼. 해보겠네.
That intervallo seemed fucking crazy. I'm really exciting.
모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
You see why I glazed this one so much? Oh yeah, I can see why you wanted me to play this. Like, that was really good. Bit for Rhodia, bit of world building, some setup. Yeah, no. It did what it set out to do. It just, I kind of wanted some hype for the next thing to happen. My sinner that I am normal about is part of TKT, so I love TKT as an intervallo. That's fair. That's fair. I imagine if Greg ever got a fucking story chapter about him, it would be neat, but if you're not a Hongles, Ryoshu or Rhodia fan, you won't get much out of TKT. That's the thing, is I am a fan of a word that's called Hell's Chicken. To be fair, Hell's Chicken was mostly just shit-posting goofs. Like, Hell's Chicken was mostly just them being very silly. And it was kind of a full cast event, too. That was where we really were, they were just like, alright, here's what a fucking distortion is. Did I just burn 6 boxes and get 6? Did I just get 1 for every single one of those? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. To be fair, I would not shut the fuck up about a Gregor Intervallo for 14 days. Clown Fiesta asks. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and chill out with stream here. Oh, God. Yeah, that was about 3 hours. That was a solid stream. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, chillax, run a mirror dungeon in my own time, go vibe. And, yeah, that was fun. I may stream tomorrow with some various shenanigans. We'll see. Check out some cards, though. We'll do that next time before the, Intervallo. Also, don't worry, I'll have Wild Hunt Heathcliff instantly when he comes out. Good. As you should. If he's not event limited, I'm not gonna grab him because I will grab relevant characters to the, sorry, locking in.
정리 작업 시작합니다.
Season limited, not event limited. Oh, well, I still prioritize all the season limited characters. I doubly prioritize event limited, then I prioritize season limited. I heard card? Card? Yo, card mention? Anyway, ignore me. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. Thank you guys very much for watching as always. We will be back for more Limbus Company at another time. The difficulty was just fine. It was exactly what I wanted the difficulty to be at. It was hard enough that I needed to pay attention, but easy enough that it wasn't making me, like, lose my mind for not having fully leveled. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I will be streaming tomorrow, possibly with some stuff. I don't know. Regardless, Dawn's a fucking vampire! Let's go! Bye!